Palmyra High School Gymnasium for tonight's High School Sports Live presentation of Hershey at Palmyra. A great girl-boy doubleheader tonight, brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Good evening, I'm Gary Sutton, and we're glad to be here tonight for what has been a great rivalry, starting out with a girls' game. In fact, Palmyra, 19-2, comes into the game tonight. Great record. Maybe not as good as last year, but still a pretty outstanding team. On the other side, Hershey, 13-7. They upset Palmyra earlier this season, 39-38, and it is bound to be a great game here tonight. I'm Gary Sutton, and alongside of me, Charlie Fortney, and also Todd McCall. Charlie, when you talk about Palmyra, you got to start with one Carly Richardson.
Carly Richardson's a great player, heading to Bucknell. We all know she's a Division I player, but she's got to step up her game. Now that we have Dombrowski back in the lineup, she can fall to her natural position. She's down about 5 points a game from last year. Makes a big difference. So she's got to step up and really get this team going for a solid playoff run, in my opinion.
One of the interesting things, though, about Palmyra, you talk about Richardson, 10.5 points a game. Got a very, very balanced scoring lineup, so they can score from just more than one place.
Absolutely. You got Smolik, and you got girls like Tukis that can play some defense, and Dombrowski, we talked about her. So, another girl, Stovall, doing a good job around the basket. I mean, it just seems like the Gunderman. The list goes on here in Palmyra, but again, it takes good leadership to make a deep playoff run, and it's just time for Palmyra to get that edge, and again, it's going to take that special effort by some of their key players. There's a Blackbird coaching in the boys' game tonight, the second game, and there's also a Blackbird playing in the first game. We had a chance to see her the other week at Susquehanna Township, and Gabriella Blackbird is a real deal here, Todd.
Well, Gabriella plays much like her father does, the Hershey head coach, Paul Blackburn. Gabriella gets up and down the floor, shoots the ball well outside, but one of the things they did last time to be effective to beat Palmyra, they kept that score under 45 points. Now, Gabby and the group, they can score points tonight, but look for them to keep it 41, 42, 40, 43, 40 range. If it gets above 55 plus, it benefits Palmyra because they like to get up and down. So we've got a rival game, so throw all the keys out the door, Gary Sutton.
For Palmyra, a chance to vindicate themselves after one of their only 2 losses all season. For Hershey, a chance to prove themselves once again and solidify a spot in the district championships. And it's all coming your way here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. PAC Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
This new diet half and half's awesome.
Best part's lemonade. Best part's a tea. Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Welcome to Palmyra High School here for tonight's matchup, a boy-girl doubleheader. Hershey at Palmyra, presented by Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Gary Sutton alongside of Charlie Fortney and also Todd McCall. And ladies and gentlemen, let's observe our national anthem.
With the singing of the national anthem tonight being sung by senior Jenna Koser.
national anthem here at Palmyra tonight. Your officials for the game this evening, Mark Scarangella, Bruce Beffert, and also Annie Himes will be doing the officiating chores tonight, and we are ready to get this one underway. And I'll tell you what, Charlie, a matchup tonight that really is interesting. Palmyra's big winning streak was stopped by Hershey midway through the season, 39-38. So certainly there you see Coach Randy Gambalungi. I got it right tonight, right the first time through, all ready to take his charges in there. You mentioned earlier, and I think you were right, they're going to want to keep this in the 30s again tonight. You get into the 40s and 50s, it's going to be a different game, and Palmyra will really have the advantage.
Well, talking to Coach Berman before the game, Palmyra is at their best when they're getting up and down. They're playing hard. They're in shape. But with all these snow outs, you know, Coach Berman makes a good point. Like, their team isn't practicing a lot, just like everybody else. But for their style, it affects them more. It takes their edge off in their pressure game.
We're underway as Palmyra tips, and of course you mentioned Ron Berman, the longtime coach here. Very quickly, Palmyra controlling the basketball.
Playing against the zone has not been Palmyra's cup of tea this year, so to speak. But they're trying to get a rhythm going.
Long look by Smolik, taken by Hershey. Nice drive, yeah.
Nice defense going straight up and down by Richardson to avoid a foul.
There you see a drive on the other end by McClellan, Katie McClellan.
Right, Palmyra up in a full court press. Looks like they're starting off with.
They're in their 2-2-1 press, signature Palmyra Cougar press, and they need to get the score up 55-60s to be very successful here on their home floor tonight.
And they don't want knick-knack fouls. They want to play good defense without foul and try to keep the pressure on, but you don't want your top players getting in foul trouble.
Kristen Smolik with the first foul, first team foul for Palmyra. Palmyra in man-to-man.
I'm really interested to see this matchup tonight, Tukas and Blackburn. I think one of the better offensive point guards and one of the better defensive guards, Tukas, in the game right now in the Keystone area. So it's a great matchup for people watching tonight.
Well, and Gabby Blackburn has energy to burn on offense, and Tukas, being a cross-country champion across the state of Pennsylvania, has energy to burn as well athletically. So it's going to be, I agree, Todd, that is a key matchup.
2 turnovers now for Palmyra in the opening moments. A great pass underneath. Taylor can't get it to go down. Grace Taylor trying. Boy, I'll tell you, you can't get a better pass than that, can you? There you see Ron Berman, the longtime coach here at Palmyra.
Palmyra early on playing erratic offensively instead of just letting it come to them. Palmyra started lineup averaging about 5'9", 5'10". Every girl with good length.
Long shot from the outside and buried by Hershey.
Weird to mark Blackburn's shots throughout the year where she takes them. Her shots at top jump, and she's money from there.
Drive by Tukas, taken away by Hershey. And a nice shot by Blackburn, but they're going to call her for the charge.
Well, that's a 5-point swing right there. She could have got an and one. Now it's going the other way. But Gabby Blackburn asserting herself early for Hershey.
Richardson handling the ball out front. Doing a nice job of getting the ball to the middle of that zone. But instead, third turnover now for Palmyra early.
Well, they're looking to dump it in. Richardson's dumping it into Josie Stovall. And Kilgallen is very quick defensively and comes up from the backside of the zone and snatched it twice now.
Nice box out by Tukas.
So 4 turnovers either way now here early in the game.
We're seeing why Carly Richardson's only averaging 10 a game. She's having to play a lot of point guard this year. And Palmyra's got her out at point because that's their need right now, but it definitely affects the offensive flow because she's not a girl receiving the ball in a position to score.
Interesting, guys. 3 minutes into the game so far. 9 turnovers by both teams. 5 for Palmyra, 4 for Hershey. Blackburn with a nice pass. Rebounded by Tukas, stolen back. And will be off Palmyra. That's the 5th turnover of the game now. Make that 6th turnover of the game for Palmyra, 4 so far for Hershey.
You know, Charlie brings up a point about Carly Richardson bringing the ball up. Now, last year, Coach went to Tukas a lot. Tukas brought it up, and Carly got down on that baseline. Look for them to go in the sneak spot to her, see if they switch this around.
Long stroke by Blackburn, rebounded by Krasinski. And Krasinski, who had an outstanding first quarter a few weeks ago, we saw him against Susquehanna Township, gets on the board here. So it's got to go over to Hershey.
The entire offensive flow is off here for Palmyra. Now you have Dombrowski in the game. Let's see if it changes a little bit. You still have Richardson at the point. Tukas trying to force it. It'd be nice to see that person on the wing taking it to basket be a Smolik or a Richardson.
Blackburn was such a great pass that time to Krasinski for 2 more, but give credit to Blackburn for the assist. Palmyra really out of sync here in the early going. Turnover number 7 for Palmyra in the game. Nice block there by Smolik. And make it 8 turnovers now here in the first quarter, uncharacteristic of Palmyra. Going to get an illegal screen called out there.
Okay, now let's see what this possession looks like right here. You're going to have Dombrowski bringing the ball down. Let's see what the possession looks like having Smolik on the wing and Richardson on the wing.
Zone is doing a nice job of moving so far. Now it's looks like man-to-man straight now. So they've switched up with this possession. Good drive by Smolik, her first 2 points, and Palmyra is finally on the board.
Almost seems like Hershey gave them a gift there by going man-to-man because Palmyra was struggling to find a way.
They really were. I agree with you. That was kind of get out of jail free card.
Gary, I've never heard that one. I like it. I play Monopoly.
Every time we get a chance. Another steal and the score quickly by Bruggemeyer. Emily Bruggemeyer, length of the court off the turnover. Turnover number 9 unofficially. Now you're back in the zone. Long stroke to the far side and into the books for the first time tonight goes Carly Richardson.
I want to tell you what I heard Carly Richardson do. That time I have never heard her get so excited for the ball, to call for the ball. She had a second open. She was wide open. Ball, ball, ball. And I mean, she was yelling.
Coach Gabelungi calls the first time out, and it's 9-5. Hershey leads here. 1:59 to go in the first quarter. You're watching it all here on High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
For 57 years, you know the Big 33 Football Classic as the Super Bowl of high school football. 2012 brought the Big 26 Baseball Classic. Look out in the fall of 2014, the Big 13 Basketball Classic, which will feature top high school basketball talent. Stay tuned at big33.org.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School, where it's 9-5 here with 1:59 to go in the first quarter. And there, I don't know what you call that. I'm
Martian?
speechless.
Maybe a Martian of some kind?
It's a little, mom send money. The kid needs clothes, all right? Come on. Just, good grief. 9 turnovers so far in the game for Palmyra and 4 for Hershey. So,
to me, it's a simple equation for Palmyra. On the outside, looking it's a little easier. You just gotta trust Tukis, Gunderman, or Dombrowski out top, and let the girls that are your scorers on the wing do the job, and that's Richardson and Smollett.
I want to let you know Sam Sutton's over here tonight and is keeping the at Advanced Hoops tweets all night long. We'll read some of those off to you as we go through the evening. If you feel like tweeting, right there, at Advanced Hoops. And we're waiting to hear from you.
I'd say Hershey looks good. The game plan, very good. Blackburn, great tonight, looking good.
Palmyra's just picked up the defensive intensity coming out of that break.
Well, that's what they talked about at halftime, or I'm sorry, during that timeout. Get after it and then attack the zone gaps.
Really a much different team coming out of the timeout. Krzyzewski with a shot.
Bruggemeyer.
There's Krzyzewski again going right at it.
Kilgallen.
Going to be the pass down to Kilgallen, and it's going to be a walk. Turnover number 6 against Hershey.
That's starting to even out a little bit on the turnovers, and that's because Palmyra's picking up the pressure.
You're seeing the game even out a little bit too here with just a 4-point lead. They started out here 7-0, then 9-2, now 9-5.
Dombrowski at the point, swing it.
But there is the difference out of the timeout too, because you're seeing Palmyra, even though they're going to be called for a walk here, attacking the basket instead of using that middle person as a passer.
Yeah, and it'd be nice to see Gunderman turn and do an opposite pass, cross court, just to break the defense.
10th turnover here in the first quarter.
It was actually a charge call on Gunderman, so that's player control, so that's a foul.
Oh, nice stroke out on the far side as Bridget Kilgallen with her first deuce of the night. Trying to get that middle person to be more of a scorer as it's picked off by Kilgallen for Hershey. 20 seconds to go.
Todd, guys, I'd like to see Richardson in the pivot because she can do something with it, go to the hole. She knows how to find people. Her best point guard would be playing from that pivot in the middle. And I know what Palmyra's trying to do. They're trying to get her in a position to shoot threes, but they're keying on her, so it's not going to happen.
2.4 seconds left to go in the quarter. Kilgallen missing on that shot.
Well, right now she's an easy guard out on the wing. Hershey's done a great job with her on the wing.
Well, Richardson hitting the front of the iron from long distance, but that's the first quarter, 11-5. Hershey leads. Here, and you're watching it all on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Tired of your old beat-up car? Make the switch.
Look how easy it is to make the switch to Hoffman Ford.
Right now, you can get $10,000 off the MSRP of the rugged new 2013 F-150 with Chrome package. Or make the switch to the 2014 Escape S starting at just $19,995. Or switch to the fuel-efficient 2014 Fusion S starting at just $18,695.
Make the switch to Hoffman Ford or visit us online at
HoffmanFord.com.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Back here at Palmyra High School, 11-5 at the end of the first quarter. Hershey leads Palmyra. And Hershey will start with the ball in the second quarter. Big number in the first quarter, 10 turnovers from Palmyra to 6 for Hershey. Hershey shooting 5 of 10, Palmyra 1 of 4. Both teams have made 1 3 so far, and nobody's going to the free throw line yet.
Kelsey.
Krasinski misses. Sorry there, Charlie.
No, it's fine. Kelsey McNamara in the game, a senior. Coach Ron giving her an opportunity here on senior night. Now that's an opportunity that Smolik's been waiting for. You got to step up and hit that or get the pull-up, one or the other.
There's a shot. Rebound taken, and Hershey running with it. Kilgallen. There's a long-looking stroke there. There's a bank open, not tonight. Richardson with a rebound. Good pass to the post. Maybe a little bit of a weak shot that time. Josie Stovall rather, getting the ball down there. That ball is going to go off Palmyra, out of bounds. Hershey has it. Nice sized crowd here tonight. It's always a rivalry game. These two teams right next door to each other. Steal. Stovall going up for the finish on it, gets fouled.
I think Ron's going with Stovall, going with some of these younger players, just to send a message to his starters that he's going to go with the young bench if he can't get the production from the first group.
It's going to be the second foul on Brookmeyer for Hershey. Third team foul in the game is the first shot up and down from Josie Stovall.
Taylor Grace returns to the Lady Trojans lineup.
Brookmeyer goes to the bench. And both free throws up and good for scoring here in the second quarter. And Palmyra has pulled within 4.
Can't give her any room at all.
Turnover. Dombrowski. Middle is wide open all the time. You really look at it right there.
Richardson's 30 feet from the basket right now.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with you. I don't know how Coach Burton wants to attack the game here, but Richardson would seem to be the logical choice there. Baseline shot. In by Stovall here. She's got all the points in the second quarter.
Yeah, and it's because of the ball handling. She is probably the best ball handler on the court for them overall. But again, I think you can just see where it's affecting her not being involved in the game.
Blackburn with her
not even in a position to rebound.
With her 5th point now, 13-9. Hershey up by 4. There's that middle, and there's a shot wide open again, but just a little rushed off the hands that time of the Hershey player. Again, answering on the other end.
I think Palmyra is finding it very difficult to press Hershey right now. When you have somebody like Gabriella Blackburn, she's a press breaker. And they're not getting back in transition. It's giving easy buckets right now to the Hershey Trojans.
Yeah, they're losing their girls. Now there's Richardson. That's the kind of shot she wants.
Good offensive rebound by Stovall, who keeps fighting out there. And you're going to get a timeout called by Ron Berman and Palmyra. We'll take a break as well. You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
For 57 years, you know the Big 33 Football Classic as the Super Bowl of high school football. 2012 brought the Big 26 Baseball Classic. Look out in the fall of 2014, the Big 13 Basketball Classic, which will feature top high school basketball talent. Stay tuned at big33.org.
And we're back right now. There you see Ron Berman over on the far side explaining what he wants to do.
Yeah, and it just seems to me that right now Hershey's playing a more efficient game. They're on the road. Palmyra's scattered, loose, not picking up girls in transition. Palmyra's got to tighten up offensively and defensively, or Hershey can milk a lead. They have the kind of guard power to do that.
They're playing that zone the whole way so far, except for one possession, is Hershey. And again, they continue to go around the outside, the middle open anytime they really want it, from the side especially. Another turnover. Should be the 11th turnover, and we're checking out. Charlie, what do you got there on the tweet? Get it at advancedhoops.com. You want to send us a tweet tonight during the game? Always glad to hear them.
Yeah, we're gathering them right now. We're going to come with the ones that are able to be presented live on TV.
Got it. There's Krashinsky again going backdoor and a great pass. Krashinsky with 6 points in the game. And they've driven their lead back up to 8 points. In fact, that's the largest lead of the night so far for Hershey. And yet another turnover for Palmyra, and Hershey running, and they turn it over to the other side.
You know, Hershey's almost deliberately given that middle open because they're so worried about where Richardson is. They're making an easy target in the middle, but they have no one really offering any threat, Palmyra does, on that in that middle of that zone right now.
Well, you can get it to the middle, but again, that's a nice shot right there.
There again, you get Stovall in there now, and Stovall with all 6 points this quarter thus far. Turnover numbers so far, Palmyra with 12, Hershey with 9 in the game.
And I stand corrected. That was a great move by Stovall.
No, and Stovall's just a young player. But ideally, Richardson has the skills to direct the entire team and make life easier on everybody from the pivot. And she can hit that shot and hit drive as well. And then she could pop out for threes as the door opens.
Maria Tukas with a foul. It'll be the team third against Palmyra. Another great drive by Blackburn. They do a nice job of softening you up with a little bit of motion, and then Blackburn inevitably charges right down the middle, and that time another bucket, 7 in the game thus far.
And she's making it look really easy right now. It's soft in the middle. There's no help side right now, and that's not to be critical. Help side's got to step up.
There's a shot from Richardson, put back up. Not going to get it. Second offensive rebound, thrown up. We're going to get a foul on the floor. We'll see where the call is. Did they call a foul there, or did they just call a walk?
Right now we're trying to get the call on it.
I think Coach Campbell-Lungi is wondering what the call was, too.
And unfortunately, they're looking at me. I'm like, I was good at giving calls, Gary, when I was coaching. You know,
Yeah.
I had every single call. I'm sure you did too.
I always helped. I like to help the referee would do his job that night. I was Charlie probably never did that. Ball just went out of bounds. There was no foul call to that last one, so a little help here from Jim Gallagher, who's our statistician down the line. Also eagle eye, I might add. I get a little pressure coming back three-quarter court from Hershey. Attacked by Palmyra, no good, but they rebound their own ball. And there's Stovall again. Stovall.
Actually, McCollum. McCollum, number 23 on the shot.
Sorry, yeah, so I had a 22 down there. We got McCollum instead. So McClellan in there, Katie McClellan. First foul against Stovall, big team fourth. And so we got a timeout here on the floor. It's 19-11. Hershey leads here in the second quarter, 2:18 to go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on ABC 27.
For 57 years, you know the Big 33 Football Classic as the Super Bowl of high school football. 2012 brought the Big 26 Baseball Classic. Look out in the fall of 2014, the Big 13 Basketball Classic, which will feature top high school basketball talent. Stay tuned at big33.org.
has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends, but tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Ruff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Ruff also offers 24/7 job site support. Ruff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Back here at Palmyra High School, Hershey leads 19-11. Remember, they won the first time 39-38. A lot of people thought it might be a fluke. Maybe not so much.
Well, there's just a better offensive flow and a continuity with Hershey right now, and Palmyra isn't as solid defensively as I've seen them in the past.
Hershey has the ball here.
There's girls being unguarded, and that's unlike a Palmyra team. Usually everybody's being guarded, but they're losing girls, not finding them on screens like right there.
Boy, Krasinski just missed a wide open layup on a great back door again. They're really using the overplay of Palmyra to go back door a lot. A nice look as Tukas gets her first 2 points of the game.
And if I could just add a point, when Tukas goes on the bench, that's when Blackburn starts scoring. Tukas back in the game. She keeps putting in front of her.
Great play by Renee Kilgore to hawk down Smolik.
Bang, bang turnarounds there. Blackburn with a dangerous pass cross court. And then the drive, another missed layup. Hershey gets it back. Back in the hands of Blackburn. Boy, Blackburn with a nice pull-off and a great screen outside.
Well, and she's showing why she's going to play at the next level. Her sister, Victoria, at Sacred Heart, playing Division I, doing quite well. Gabby's going to be somewhere, I'm sure.
Gabby with 9 points here in the first half. She averages 12 and a half a game. And you get a tie-up. Gunderman trying to make a move to the basket again, tie it up. Back in the game is Stovall. And they also get back in there as well. Dombrowski. 14 turnovers now for Palmyra. I think Ron Berman will be talking about that at halftime. That motion again by Hershey. And a good drive to the basket. And the score. And again, it's Taylor Grace. Or Grace Taylor, rather. Excuse me. Grace Taylor with 4 points in the game. 10-point lead, largest one of the game so far. Under 10 seconds to play. Palmyra with a long outside shot. It's going to go off the top. And it will go back to Hershey.
Richardson had a nice look on the left side and passed it up. And Tukas, I think, should be the first to tell you that she's three-point shooting is not her game.
And we're getting all ready for the Highmark halftime show here as it's 23-13. Hershey leads solidly by 10 here at halftime. You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Are you coming down for lunch?
There's a place where kids really connect to learning.
You getting hungry?
Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers and a program that gives them everything they need to succeed.
Lunch is getting cold.
All of which means that Connections Academy students get wrapped up in school like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Good day at school, great day at school.
It's always better when you get to pick your team. That's why I didn't just accept the regional health plan offered at work. I went to a Highmark Direct store and picked a more affordable plan with a broader network, one that I feel better with.
For the most value, you're better with Blue. We're reinventing affordable health care for today and for generations to come. For all you do, you're better with Highmark Blue Shield.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Welcome back to Palmyra Gymnasium, where the Palmyra team here, the homestanders, the crowd sitting on their hands right now. It's 23-13. Hershey leads. The Trojans proving that first time around wasn't any fluke. They've been here with a real directed attack tonight. Gary Sutton alongside of me is Charlie Fortney and Todd McCall. And Charlie, were you surprised at all what went on here in the first half?
I absolutely am surprised. The continuity and the not 13 points in the first half for Palmyra. Definitely, a season missing Dombrowski is definitely hasn't helped, because you've had post players basically playing a point, but at this point it just seems like it's a flow issue. Players don't seem to be in their right spots to get the opportunity. And it's easy for us to sit here, but they just got to step up, and defensively they got to tighten up. I think if they tighten up defensively, that could answer a lot of their problems in scoring the basketball.
Todd, one of the things defensively I think that Hershey is doing very well so far is they're taking the aggressive lane play out in the wings and using it against Palmyra so far with a lot of backdoor looks.
Right. Well, number one, defensively, let's talk Hershey, as you said, if I can. They're doing such a good job on the perimeter tonight. They're contesting every single shot, so it was definitely in their game plan. The other thing I think they're doing is well in transition. Blackburn's taking the opportunity when Tukas is off the floor. Blackburn makes a pass, keeps moving, penetrates, and is scoring every time she's off the floor. Gabriella Blackburn is by far, I think, one of the best point guards in the last few years come through here. And she showed it on TV. Maybe she's a TV gamer. Maybe that's what it is. She really elevates her game. And tonight, she's the best player on the field, or the floor, excuse me.
Well, those extra lights come up during the night. I guess that's what really gets it for her, right? She had 6 points in the second quarter. Let's take a look right now at what Gabriella Blackburn was able to do here so far tonight. She started the game with a 3, and then she ended up driving, just as Todd said here, going to the basket at will. There's that long 3 to start the game. And then she comes back again and shows you what she can do inside. Loses it for a moment, then that hard left-hand move, and this time she passes it off to Krasinski. So she shows she knows when to dish. 1-on-2 she dishes, but 1-on-1, man, she looks like she knows what to do every time. And here she is again, controlling the basketball. Looking down court, leading ahead. Little turnover at that time, but we did see her in the second quarter, and you mentioned when Tukas is out of there, it's like raw meat for a lioness as she goes to the basket every single time.
And credit Coach G. I'm going to call him Coach G. I can't pronounce his name for Hershey.
Gamble-Lungy. There you go.
But the continuity and the way these girls are playing, you can see why they believe they won 12 out of the last 13 and possibly 13 out of 14 here if they go on to win tonight. But Palmyra's definitely got to find some rhythm and a strategy and play some defense here if they're going to have a chance to win at home tonight.
It'll be interesting to see if in the second half they take Carly Richardson and maybe put her down inside against the middle of that zone, because she only has 3 points so far. She had that one look from the corner. She had a drive from the outside with a little bit of an off-balance shot.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if they take their best scorer, who is obviously Richardson, bound for Bucknell next year, outstanding player, and get her inside there where maybe she puts more pressure on that zone to draw in.
Yes, yes.
And if you've watched this team in the past, 33, the offense has gone around Richardson, 33. I think that she's going to have to take it on herself, find ways to get herself in the groove. Charlie's mentioned it before. One of the things shooters need to do is sometimes get a bunny. Get it 5 foot away. Go to the foul line and get a couple. Get back into a groove and find yourself. And she's got to come out strong here tonight. I think she's got to have 24, 25 second half points maybe to prevail here tonight.
Well, the one place that's available in that zone all night long so far has been the middle. They've attacked it from the sides. They found people in the middle. First, they started out using that middle person as a passer. Then they started using it as a scorer. I'm just wondering if maybe they want to get their best scorer in there. And again, that's going to be an interesting move to see what Ron Berman does in the second half.
And I know Ron's frustration is you got to get it there. And if he doesn't have Carly on the perimeter, the ball might never get to the middle. But at this point, the turnover's there. So you might as well, I think, sacrifice some of the turnovers with some other folks out there and get Carly in that scoring position. And I'm sure this is something he's trying to do as he gets into playoffs, but he's just trying to get some confidence in the guard play.
Well, we told you about our tweets during the game. You got at Advanced Hoops. You can send it to us at Advanced Hoops 1. And this one says, not a fan of Hershey's choice to play zone defense. Would like to see a man matchup and see which team is better. That's from Crystal. I'll tell you what, if you're Coach Gabalungi here at halftime, you're real happy about that zone defense because it's working very, very well thus far. So let's take a look at the stats here at the half and see where we stand. Hershey 12 out of 23, 50%, a little over 50%. Palmyra 5 of 22.
And that's shot selection. That's nothing, has nothing to do with whether you're a good shooter or not. That's what kind of shots you're getting and where and who's taking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Palmyra, again, shows you a little bit about the attack. We only had 2 free throws shot in the whole game. Rebounds pretty even. Turnovers 14-9. There's another big number. They're not getting points out of their offense, and I think that's a huge thing to look for here in the second half. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We're at the Highmark Halftime Show, and it's all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Andy, you had a choice to make. Holiday lights, the snowman, or that thing, which is scary. But you threw Moeller out and said, I want and. Because you don't go for choices. You go for greatness. So you go with Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. Get 2 medium one-topping pizzas, breadsticks, and pick from wings, rollers, pasta, or now a third pizza for just $19.99. And get any other delicious pizza for $10. All hail Andy, the king of the cul-de-sac. Go for greatness, people. Pizza. Make it great.
High School Sports Live is sponsored in part by The Patriot News, powered by PennLive.com, and by Keystone Tax Associates, a specialized sales and use tax consulting business, and by Sports Recruiters, your vehicle for sports success, sportsrecruiters.com.
Welcome back here to Palmyra High School, where it is Hershey 23, Palmyra 13 at the half. All of this being brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency tonight. We're very glad, again, for their sponsorship this evening. Thanks to Chad Edwards and our camera crew and all the good people out there and bringing you the pictures here tonight. And again, if you want to tweet us during the game, you can go to Advanced Hoops 1, and we'll read your tweets throughout the game. There you see the Palmyra faithful, and they are not a real happy group here so far. You see the Kings down front there and whatever that guy is.
Well, let's see what kind of adjustments happen in the second half. Palmyra is bound to come out with a little more force.
Well, we're going to take a look here as Palmyra starts the second half with the basketball. Still the zone from Hershey.
Palmyra trying to run a little motion against it. Maybe not a bad idea to get shift that defense a little bit.
Trying to confuse responsibilities.
Where's the rebounds, though? You know, a lot of this defensive run and jump type stuff for Palmyra would usually work, but it's not going to work when you have a player that's steady like Gabby Blackburn.
Here's the man-to-man defense again against Hershey. Hershey's been doing a great job of looking for backdoors and cuts, and then, of course, Gabriella doing the drive.
5-second violation.
It's an interesting call there. He called the 5-second violation halfway through the drive, though, and once you get in the drive, you got to say, well, is it really? But good call by the official.
Again, motion offense against the zone. Let's see how this plays out. There's Richard. Bad pass to Richardson, but the right idea. Palmyra comes out looking for her in the middle, but just not a good entry pass.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that's usually a good bounce pass situation.
I know the coach, Todd McCall, would never teach an entry pass like that.
No, he would not, but right there is a great look from the outside again, and Gabriella starts the half the way she started the first half with a 3. 12 points in the game for her, but throwing it away here again is Palmyra. Rebounded by Stovall. And the walk is called on Smolik.
You know, when I watch Hershey right now, it's just a different team. We've had them on already earlier this year. They're probably one of the more hotter teams in the Keystone, and they're just playing with confidence right now. They're playing playoff ready, and if you're Palmyra, you're a little concerned going in. You're kind of wobbling in at 19-2. If that's even, it's just not what we've seen in the past from this team. I think our expectations are really high right now.
Thrown away by Hershey. Good 2-on-1 break, and finishing off nicely is Carly Richardson, her 5th point of the game. It's the first point she scored since the first quarter. Blackburn back on the other half of the court.
She hasn't had many opportunities.
There you saw the drive.
That's a good no call. A lot of times officials will. Actually, they did call that a charge. I might have called that a no call, Todd. Coach Gary, I don't know what you're thinking. I got coaches all around me here. Just because the ball went out of bounds, and usually the refs do that.
And I have got to make a correction here on one of our tweets tonight. Dennis Grace going in. Taylor's the first name, Grace is the last name, he says. So my mistake there. Do not want to make the Grace family unhappy. So thank you again for that correction. Dennis Grace Jr. sending that in.
Well, if Richardson's going to pop out and hit threes, we got to. The rebounders have to happen for Palmyra. Right now, you're seeing the Hershey Lady Trojans doing the fundamental things, and they're picking their moments, and you see the girls all in sync. It's kind of like a symphony, an orchestra, and it all starts with a true point guard, and that's the biggest struggle Palmyra Lady Cougars have this year, is not having that. Losing Kate Carmo last year, girls like that might hurt. It does hurt.
You know, it's a go into the motion, but it always comes back to the top. There's another long look from Kilgallen. 3 for Kilgallen, and 29-15, the largest lead of the night. 14 now for the Trojans.
Well, Kilgallen's been playing pretty well, separate from that shot, doing a lot of tangible things, rebounds. So even though that's her first outside shot of the game, she's been playing pretty well.
Another turnover now for Palmyra. This from Train on our tweets. Hershey to stay in the zone. Palmyra obviously didn't expect the zone tonight. So there's an observation from someone watching on TV. Well, knocked away a good piece of defense there by Tukis. Everyone's saying here, no need to match up man-to-man. This is a team sport. Great point. I'll tell you, the zone really working well together tonight for Hershey. Foul called by Annie Himes.
First personal foul, team first.
There you see a little push off, and they wanted to foul on Hershey. Instead, it's going to get called on Katie McClellan of Palmyra. Her first, team first in the second half. Here again, Blackburn. Krasinski with a beautiful fake, but can't get it to go. And put away again on a second chance shot. And it's Taylor Grace. 6 points in the game now for Grace. Got a little give and go off that motion. A nice score out of the offense by Josie Stovall. Her 8th point. Get Blackburn. Shinsky with the turnover after getting the second shot. And we've got an officials timeout on the floor. 31-17, Hershey leads. We'll be back in just a moment here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. There, see Coach Randy Gamalingi, and he is pretty happy with what he's seen so far here at Charlie, because he's got that motion offense going. The zone is still confusing, although the last time down, nice easy bucket out of the offense. First time all night we've really seen an easy bucket out of the offense. On the other side, Ron Berman trying to figure out how to solve that defense.
Yeah, and I don't know that you're going to solve it right now. I don't think that the way the game's going, you're not going to solve it playing the same way. And the personnel right now, it's just favoring Hershey, the way the personnel is shaping up and where the matchups are.
Closest this game's ever been was 11-9 at the 6:03 mark of the first quarter, and since then Hershey has just had it all under control.
Got Richardson on the bench. Hershey's getting ready to, they're running actually their own 2-2-1 full court press.
Long up that time by Tukas. And again, it's Hershey back on offense. Blackburn controlling the ball. There was a little change of feet by Kilgallen. Another turnover now. That's the 4th of this quarter so far for Hershey. 13 for the game. Great hustle in there by McClellan. Katie McClellan doing extra work on the offensive glass. But turnover again against Palmyra. That's been, I feel like I've said that about a million times all night, and that's the look you have when you're a coach is watching your team not do things the way they've been doing them all year long.
Right now you got Smolik and Richardson on the bench. Coach Berman going without them at this point, the two big guns for Palmyra.
Thomas Hall said he thought he saw a foul on that play.
Yeah, they gave they gave McClellan her second foul. That was a foul frustration foul after the rebound, and she went up and kind of she gets physical.
Ed, we'll take a timeout. You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School, 31-17, third quarter. Hershey leads. They have the basketball. Another backdoor, beautiful play out of their offense, and another easy score for Krashinsky, who now has 8 points.
I know Coach Berman he's going to look forward to this break to do some tweaking and putting some fundamentals back in this team. I know he's been real frustrated that they haven't had the practice time and a lot of coaches are in the area with this weather the way it's been.
The turnover, make it 19 now. Kilgallen, long look, won't go. And another offensive rebound, and it's Kilgallen putting it away again. 5 points this quarter for Kilgallen, 8-7 in the game, and a 35-17 lead, biggest lead of the night. You know what's really interesting also, guys, is that the offensive glass tonight, usually you see a team that's playing his own, not doing as well rebounding, but I think offensively on the glass tonight, Hershey's been dynamite.
Absolutely. In every phase of the game, they're controlling it right now. I think when the team loses its rhythm and flow, it affects everything, and I think we're seeing the epitome of that with Palmyra tonight.
The Martian over there said he didn't even recognize the type of basketball tonight. 6 offensive rebounds in the game on the boards gives you an idea there for Hershey. And very quickly here, we have Hershey ranks highest in charges in the district. I did not know that. Any reason or just refs?
I think they take, that's something practice. Coach G is a very good fundamental coach. Are they saying taking charges or running people over?
I'm hoping they say taking charges.
So, yeah, because that's taught. That's a drill you do in practice. And hats off to coaches that work on that because it's paying off for them, of course.
Blackburn with another good pass. Hershey in no hurry to score. Just real that motion, constant motion, just makes a defense play so hard. There's a cut, easy bucket out of the offense, and one more time, sliding on through. Number 21, that was Caroline Cotton for her first deuce of the night.
You know, they're beating them with curl cuts now out of their motion. They're coming off the screen and just curling through the middle, and it's very effective.
Finally, a good look from the outside for Carly Richardson for 3. She's got 5 this quarter. Hershey running again. Smolik, another long 3, not going to go.
But who's, and this is shot selection, like who should be taking shots, and that's the key.
Yeah.
And it's about shot selection, and that's where I think Palmyra's off. It's like players knowing their roles and they're out of sync, and a lot of that's lack of practice time, keeping teams in grooves, and it's certainly affecting the Palmyra with that. Not having that practice.
Good block by Smolik there on the drive from Taylor Grace. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. 17-point lead for Hershey. Krasinski just ran a perfect play. She ran back. No one was back there. They had a 1-4 across the baseline. She just ran back and faked it and came forward and got the easy look.
Second personal foul, team's third.
One defender took the eye off the ball. You want to also always see ball you man. Take the eye off the ball, that's going to happen.
Krasinski, a 68% free throw shooter for the year. These are the first free throws of the night.
It's Cotton. That's actually Cotton on the foul line. Sophomore.
Forgive me. Yeah, Caroline Cotton. And she gets the first 2 free throws of the night and knocks them down.
They do resemble each other. Krasinski.
Look a lot alike. Tell you what, they both move without the ball about as well as each other too. That offense really promotes that. Tough shot to make off the baseline by Stovall. End of the quarter, shot goes up, no good. 39-20, largest lead of the evening. Hershey going to the 4th with a 19-point lead here at Palmyra, and you're watching it all on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Borman & Babb Certified Public Accountants is a full-service accounting, tax, and consulting firm with over 17 years' experience serving the central Pennsylvania region. From taxes to payroll, from corporate accounting to business consulting, let Borman & Babb help you achieve your financial success.
Crown Trophy, Central PA's leading choice for awards, engraved gifts, and promotional items. Visit us at crowntrophy.com. Hershey Entertainment and Resorts delivers state-of-the-art roller coasters, the legendary AHL Bears hockey team, premier entertainment, and much more. We are proud to sponsor young athletes through the efforts of High School Sports Live.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School. Going to the fourth quarter, 39-20, Hershey leads. Remember, they upset. A lot of people would say it would upset. Now it doesn't look so much like an upset. That 39-38 win earlier in the season over Palmyra that gives them their first loss.
Well, and this is part of maturing as a team and growing. And Palmyra's had such a good run for so long. You're bound to have some moments where you just got to put it back together again. And let's see. I give Coach Berman a week to 2 weeks here getting ready for playoffs. You're going to see a different team coming out for districts.
Well, for Hershey right now, they've been fighting for their lives because they're number 20 in the playoffs, and that's the last spot in 4A. They certainly have made their stock look pretty good tonight with little plays like that. Kissing it in is Caroline Cotton. 6 points for Cotton.
Well, Palmyra is forced to gamble right now. They're trapping and running and jumping, but they're sending 3 people at the ball, and it's leaving people open. And tonight, Hershey's answering.
Long look to the outside by Richardson. Her third 3 of the evening. 11 points for her. There's one of the few mistakes you've seen Hershey make all night long.
There's just a flow issue. I mean, Carly makes a shot, runs half to half court, then runs the whole way up like she's going to play the ball, and it just, they're leaving girls, they're not in the right spots.
Watch her get it right back wide open, steps right into a beautiful 3. Last time down for Richardson. They need a bunch of those 3s right now. And Hershey doing a great job of trapping out of that zone.
Look at Hershey. Look at Krasinski. Look at Blackburn. Look at Kilgong. I mean, these girls came to play tonight.
They're really playing as a unit.
They're fighting for their playoff life right now.
Now you're going to get a block call. Block called on McClellan.
McClellan's third personal foul, team's fourth.
Yeah, we need to start thinking about who the Hoffman Ford player of the game is and also the Pac Financial play of the game.
I think anytime you have Gabby Blackburn setting a team up or making a play or controlling the ball, that's a play of the game, and she's a player of the game.
Well, how about that? Kilgallen.
Well, and she's a player of the game.
David tonight, Kilgallen with 2 threes this half. 8 points now for Kilgallen. A long stroke. Everybody trying to get in the 3 game. Kilgallen with a rebound. Those power rankings, Hershey just ahead of Harrisburg High right now. As we're going to get a foul call on Kilgallen. Obviously first place. Here's a replay on that. Take a look. Kilgallen trying to split through. And the official calling a charge. Kilgallen saying, I got through the middle of him.
Now she's a Division I field hockey recruit. Talked about that on the last broadcast we had with Hershey. She's got some fight in her.
Look at this. Blackburn again. Blackburn's not going to stop here. Blackburn missing the left-handed layup, though. 3-on-2 break. Foul of the play will be Katie McClellan.
And the game's getting real physical right now. I mean, underneath the boards, a foul, you earn a foul tonight in this game. I mean, I tell you, these girls are going at it.
Manheim Township leading the girls 4A, by the way, the district power rankings 20-0. Dover in second at 18-1. Their sole loss of the year coming to the Red Lions.
And we saw Red Lion play tremendous over a very good Dallas town, and we saw them against Trinity. They're good.
Talk about a tough week last week, though. They lost the second time to New Oxford. Both losses this year, 42-41. Then they got beaten overtime by Dallastown. Both those games on the road. Tonight they play West York, who's in first place just ahead of them. If they win and Dallastown would lose to Southwestern, the 3 of them are tied for that division championship. However, you're going to see Red Lion go down because they lost those 2 games to New Oxford. on the tiebreaker. And here you see the 4A right now. Mechanicsburg in there, number 6. They lead this division.
And Mechanicsburg, great role this year. I think they're playing Lower Dolphin tonight.
No, they're playing Lower Dolphin tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night,
They're a game back. They're a game up.
Cumberland Valley at number 3.
And this pretty much secures Mechanicsburg for the division at this point. Palmyra lost tonight. Pretty much Mechanicsburg, we can congratulate them as the Lady Keystone champions.
Because they're playing Lower Dolphin, and even with the loss, they'd still have enough wins to take the division.
Yep.
See Central Dauphin East in there at 15. I had a chance to see them play a couple weeks ago. That's an interesting team. And they knocked off Central Dauphin earlier this year.
Well, but they do not have Kaylee Galball, who now is out for the year with the knee injury and looking to get, I believe, surgery or that might have happened, but they were working on that.
Turnover again. Palmyra trying to score quickly. Gives another 3-point look. Not going to go off the hands of Tukas. There's Blackburn. People wide open down there. And they're going to make them pay with an easy layup on the end. It'll be Cotton putting it away one more time. Caroline Cotton with 8 points in this half. 22-point lead. Would either of you two guys thought this was possible tonight?
No.
No.
No, and I don't think Coach Berman thought it was either.
And Richardson with 2. It's only your second deuce of the game. Her other 3 baskets, all threes.
You know, we talked about Gabriella Blackburn, but how about the play of Taylor Grace tonight? She has just, I think she's been solid.
There you get a little spark of life here for Palmyra. They were coming the whole way, and they're getting another steal here. Going to get a foul, maybe, yes! Katie McClellan, and all of a sudden, a little life here in the Palmyra crowd as they, just like that, cut it from 24 to 16, and a chance to make it 15 here at the line. McClellan on the season, a 68% free throw shooter. Only 2 foul shots tonight from Palmyra.
Yeah, Coach Randy doing a great job of coaching Gabriella not to dribble into the trap. Yeah, she just naturally made the mistake a lot of guards do, but I don't think you'll see that from her again.
McClellan with a miss, another turnover. And again, it's McClellan staying on the glass, and she'll go to the line for 2. So all of a sudden, Mr. Moe has put on a orange and black outfit here in white tag. Back at the line, McClellan.
Follow us on Twitter at AdvancedHoops1. Let us know what you're talking about. Go to hsslivetv.com to watch any of our broadcasts, the previous ones, and get information on upcoming broadcasts. Still a long way to go here.
Down to 15. It's still a long way. It's right. Manageable. Your Coach Campbell Lungley on the other side. This 4:19 is going to be real long. And if you're Ron Berman, it's not quite long enough. You've got to make some possessions here. Is it a triple stack in the middle of the floor, trying to get spread. Need someone in the middle of that thing right now, and they don't have it.
Look, 10-second call coming up here.
The problem right now looks to me is that they're trying to dribble too much against it. They have people down 4, but they need to get someone in the middle of that zone to attack it, and they don't have anybody there, so they're making tough passes down the side.
I think what we've seen here is the Palmyra that we've known has just awoke, Todd.
Well, I think right now you've got the ball in the right girl's hands. Let's see if they can work a great shot and a great opportunity for her somewhere, get her a good look. Maybe she's got to get to the basket, draw fouls with this time here.
All of a sudden, Hershey up to 22 turnovers, and yet another shot. No, on the offensive glass, trying to put it back up, no good. We had Stovall 2 times with an offensive rebound.
Well, and I mean, Hershey's been the aggressor all night, and the calls deserve to go to the team that's the aggressor. But right there, I thought Richardson got fouled on the pull-up shot. Refs missed it, but both teams are playing hard.
What you're going to hear is a man-to-man with a trap. And again, you really want to look down the middle of the floor first and then to the side. They're trying to go around this trapping man-to-man. And struggling is Hershey.
Berman put Carly Richardson on the back end. He wants to protect the basket.
You're going to see that trap going the whole way. You should have some open layups here on the baseline at some point in time. There you go.
Look right there.
Like that, you mean? There it is. Easy bucket by Taylor Grace.
I mean, I can argue again for Taylor Grace tonight as possible if they go on to win a Hoffman Ford Player of the Game. She has answered. She has driven. She has dished. She's done all the little things that she should be doing tonight to help them win.
Long look from the outside. Beautiful shot off the hands of Tukas. Her first 3 of the evening. She's got 7. Look at this. That's just tailor-made. Break the press down. Kilgallen finishes on the far end. Kilgallen, all her points but 2 coming in the second half.
You don't want to see this. This is the star, Gabby Blackburn. You do not want to see. Hopefully it's just a cramp that can go away here.
And we will take a break right here. It's 50 to 34. Hershey leading. And you're watching it all here on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops Intense Basketball Training is coming to the York area in 2014. Charlie Fortney is teaming up with Sam Sutton, former Towson University standout, where he scored 1,400 points.
Sam brings a work ethic and a passion to the game that reflects on all the players he coaches. I've seen Sam grow as a player. I am amazed at his ability to motivate young athletes.
Shooting, 2-ball dribbling, offensive footwork. Go to advancedhoops.com and click on the York link to register.
Tired of your old beat-up car? Make the switch.
Look how easy it is to make the switch to Hoffman Ford.
Right now, you can get $10,000 off the MSRP of the rugged new 2013 F-150 with Chrome package. Or make the switch to the 2014 Escape S starting at just $19,995. Or switch to the fuel-efficient 2014 Fusion S starting at just $18,695.
Make the switch to Hoffman Ford or visit us online at
HoffmanFord.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. PAC Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
We went to the break. Gabriella Blackburn, the star for Hershey, went down. Let's get her to Todd a call. Todd, what wrong there?
It was just a cramp in her calf. You know, we've seen it so many times. I guess we have to tell the Blackburns to make sure she gets some bananas before the game, you know.
Well, that's
it is. She's playing hard tonight.
Well, that is what they say. There's Dombrowski.
And another one is Dombrowski. Gets in there with a 3. And now Palmyra starting to answer the bell. 13-point lead, 2:41 to go. And another great layup as they attack. Hershey, Rugemeyer with 2.
You know what? This is coaching. I mean, Coach G has these kids ready. They know how to attack a press break, and it's saving them at the end of this game, basically.
Good drive. They're going to call a foul here. I'm not quite sure who's going to get the call.
We're going to keep it on the ground. It's going to go Palmyra's way.
Good drive there by Tukas.
Taylor Grace, second personal foul, 16 foul.
Foul beyond Taylor Grace, her second. Get yet another call there. This time against Palmyra.
That's going to go against Carly Richardson. That's her 3rd already. She's picked up 3 quick fouls here in the second half.
Well, those are aggressive fouls, and that's what you need to try to come back in this game. They have no choice but to do what they need to do. There's 2 minutes to go.
Tip ball and the reverse pass against the pressure. Let's see if Hershey gets somebody in the middle of this thing now. This trap that they're running. Kilgallen loses it off her hands. Unofficially 23 turnovers now for Hershey. Smolik back into the game now for Palmyra. Both teams will be 1-1 next foul.
We got a big game on February 6th. We got Cedar Cliff Lower Dolphin.
Smolik with another good drive. Smolik now with 4 points. And the timeout on the floor. 13-point lead. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here. And Todd McCall is heading over to the huddles right now. But, Charlie, if you're Palmyra, you're in the ballgame. 2 minutes to go is an eternity, as we well know. And 13 points, if you're making your threes, you can cut down possessions real fast.
They had a big game last year where they didn't have Richardson in the game as a playoff game. It was a York County team. I want to say Dallastown. And they, either Dallastown or Redliners, they came back and they were down 11 points with 2 minutes to go and they won. But I don't know that that can happen here. But I think Ron Berman got a little bit of a gift as he's trying to prepare the team for playoffs. This doesn't change any of their standings for the most part, but as he has a 5-minute stretch where he can say, this is Palmyra basketball, this is who we are, and this is what we got to get back to. But who knows? Let's see what happens in the next 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
This quarter so far, 19-13, Palmyra leads, a high-scoring quarter. Now you're going to try to pull it out a little bit. Now you start playing the clock if you're Hershey, and they're spreading the floor out. They're not going to, well, I was going to say they're not going to take any shots like that. You're going to get a foul called here. Looks like a Krasinski.
And that does stop the clock. It's not, I don't think Krasinski tried to foul. That was kind of a rebounding, go for a rebound foul. But this is a good opportunity for Palmyra to cut it to 11 with the clock stop.
I'm a little surprised that Kilgallen took that shot from the corner. You got a 13-point lead, and you really don't need that shot right now.
I think she was feeling a little hot, just let it fly. And as soon as she probably let it fly, she's probably, oh, Coach G, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the halftime shootout coming up during the boys' game. The Advanced Hoops halftime shootout. We'll get 10 lucky student section kids shooting on behalf of different sponsors. It's going to be fun.
And the second one is just missed. Taken back, put back up, not going to go from Palmyra. And finally out of bounds. And don't forget our Hoffman Ford Player of the Game, our post-game show here, and also our Pack Financial Play of the Game.
Yeah, I would say I'm still going to go with Gabby Blackburn because without Gabby Blackburn on the floor, just steadying the team early on, hitting shots to go up, that's your floor general, guys.
You got it. You know, it's not just about the points she scores. I mean, she finds the open person. And here again, oh, that's a huge miss right there. Huge miss, and then a jump ball called, and it's going to remain with Palmyra.
Yeah, it'll go to Palmyra. And Richardson had a nice ordering of shot there. Got to score early here. Have a chance.
In the middle of that zone again. Krasinski trying to track it down. Can't do it. Palmyra still has it. Hard drive. Good rebound by Palmyra. And foul going back up is Josie Stovall. So Palmyra gets to score now with the clock stopped. They're down right now basically 4 long possessions in this game. That's 4 threes, but a chance to make up some ground here, Todd.
You know, being down 12 with Palmyra, they're scoring fast, but with 109 can be a long time when you're stopping the clock constantly.
And it also is not too good when you miss those. Those are gifts.
Yeah, I almost think that a missed shot here might be better because circumstances. Hopefully Richardson or they can get the rebound.
They've missed 3 of the last 4 down this stretch here right now. It's hurting.
Stovall making the second. Stovall with 9 tonight. There you go. Now you just want to pull it out. You really are done playing them. You just want to play the clock now with an 11-point lead, make them value. This is where it's the coach's game now. It's no longer the player's game. The coach now should control this. You know, basically, I think Coach Campbellengi is saying, you know, just keep the ball alive. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. But great defense here by Palmyra getting up in the lanes.
The difference I see now in Palmyra is their rotation and their traps are much better. I think first half was they didn't have the rotations down.
Krasinski throws it away. Got caught in the trap in the corner. Taking back Krasinski. I think she stepped out of bounds. The referee didn't get it. And then Krasinski on the other end finishing it off. Did she have a twin? She was everywhere on that play.
Oh, and she's had some good games here on High School Sports Live.
10 points tonight. Kilgallen gets it. Might have gotten pushed. Say no, it'll be Palmyra ball with 23.9 seconds to go. 13-point lead here for Hershey, and they have played with a purpose tonight. There's a young lady that's hustled like crazy here in the second half. McClellan with 6 points. And they have just beat that press time and time again, but Taylor Grace missing there. And then the foul.
Taylor Grace, third personal foul.
That's one of those frustration fouls, guys, that you turn around after you miss an easy duck down there. There it is. Wyshynski with yet another rebound. 4.9 seconds to go here in the game. An 11-point lead for Hershey as they're going to own 2 big wins over Palmyra this year. Another offensive rebound, no good. And that is it. Hershey comes into Palmyra tonight and dumps Palmyra, number 2 in AAA. And Hershey, by winning tonight, should have solidified themselves a 20th spot there in the playoff field for District 3. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with our post-game show brought to you by Advanced Hoops here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan. The Brenner family of dealerships is proud to support High School Sports Live. We've been serving Central PA for over 92 years and have everything that you're looking for when purchasing a vehicle. Great customer service, great pricing and selection, an excellent service department for the life of your vehicle. All at the Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike Mechanicsburg and 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 92 years.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Welcome back to our Advanced Hoops post-game show here at Palmyra High School, where Hershey has defeated Palmyra 54-43. Hershey moves to 14-7. Palmyra drops to 19-3. And we have a very special player down in the baseline, I think for the second time this season, with Todd McCall. And she is our Hoffman Ford player of the game. Todd, take it away.
Thank you, Gary. I'm here with the Hoffman Ford player of the game, Gabriella Blackburn. Gabby, let me just say this. You had 12 points tonight, 10 assists. You really are the engine that makes this team go. Now you guys are hot. It was a must-need win for the district playoffs, more important.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It was a district win that you need to get into those district playoffs at 20 right now. You guys are really hot, and you really need this one here on the road.
Yeah, we knew when we came into this game that it was really important to our season to get into playoffs. We still have another game against Milton Hershey that's still important. We need to win that. But I just think Palmyra is a big rivalry of ours, and I think we just really came together tonight as a team, and everyone just played great.
What do you think the difference is breaking? Tonight, you guys went 2-3 zone. You did a great job on the perimeter. And you really, I think, you broke the press when you needed to tonight. And how much have you guys worked on that in practice?
Well, during the season, we've been doing man and 2-3 on and off, but we had a little practice before the game today, and we just knew that Palmyra, we needed to do 2-3 because they have shooters, so we need to be aware of where they all are. But we worked some here and there on it, but yeah.
Do you feel like you getting into them right now. You got getting in like playoff rhythm, and right now that streak that you guys are running right now, that helps you at the next level.
Yeah, I think since we've been working really well together, beginning of the years was a little rocky. We weren't as well playing together because everyone was just coming in, new players and everything. But I think after getting a couple games under our feet, it really helped us just working together.
All right, I got to ask you one question. Usually doesn't have anything to do with basketball. It's a 50-50 question. You get a free trip, Charlie Fortney, to the mountains. Where you going?
Topsail Island, New Jersey, or North Carolina, sorry.
She had it all the way. That is our player of the game, Gabby Blackburn. She's going to North Carolina somewhere. I assume that's a beach, right?
Yeah, that's the beach, yeah.
All right, back to you, Gary. I'd to go to the beach right now, and why not with a great basketball player, point guard, right now? That'd be fun to go to the beach and take on some people 2-on-2 and maybe get a victory. Gary?
Welcome back to our Advanced Hoops post-game show, and Gabby Blackburn, the player of the game, our Hoppin' Ford player of the game, and the play of the game. And this kind of was emblematic, I think, Charlie, of what they did all night. This is the Pac Financial play of the game, and again, it was the passing, the unselfish play, and you see finishing it off there is Caroline Cotton, and just an outstanding job of moving the basketball tonight, taking plays out of their offense. Hershey did it tonight, 54-43, and as we said, they go to 14-7 now. Palmyra drops to 19-3, and they've still got one big game to play, as you heard Gabriella say. Milton Hershey, they've got to beat yet to really get into the district playoffs.
They put themselves in a great position. Coach G and the team, Kilgone, Krasinski, Bruggemeyer, this Blackburn. I mean, you go on down the list. I want to mention every girl. Cotton, I'm just going to go down. But they're a team. They're playing as a team, and they're peaking at the right time. And Palmyra, I think, has something to go off of this game. I was feeling a little discouraged for them on the sideline here. But that last quarter, Coach Ron can say, okay, let's just capsulize that and let's get back to that kind of Palmyra basketball.
Well, 23 turnovers tonight for Palmyra, but 14 turnovers in the first half, and that really kind of did them in early. On the other side with the shooting tonight, Hershey, 54% two-point shots tonight, 40% for the three-point line, and for Palmyra, 26% twos, 31% threes. Those kind of numbers aren't going to win you a lot of basketball games. We're getting ready for the boys' game to tip off here in just a few moments, but we've enjoyed bringing you this game tonight here, again, presented by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We're getting ready for the boys at Palmyra here. Hershey and Palmyra coming up next on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Hey, guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
This new diet half and half's awesome.
Best part's the lemonade. Best part's the tea.
Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Ruff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Ruff also offers 24/7 job site support. Ruff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan. The Brenner family of dealerships is proud to support high school sports line. We've been serving Central PA for over 92 years and have everything that you're looking for when purchasing a vehicle. Great customer service, great pricing and selection, an excellent service department for the life of your vehicle. All at the Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg and 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 92 years.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
It's always better when you get to pick your team. That's why I didn't just accept the regional health plan offered at work. I went to a Highmark Direct store and picked a more affordable plan with a broader network, one that I feel better with.
For the most value, you're better with Blue. We're reinventing affordable health care for today and for generations to come. For all you do, you're better with Highmark Blue Shield.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. Pac Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
Welcome back to our Advanced Hoops postgame show. Hershey beating Palmyra here in the first of the night in the girls' game, 54-43. And it's time now for a Morgan Stanley high school moment. And Charlie Courtney, we've done a lot of games here at Palmyra. This is a very, very special rivalry.
It is, and tonight's a very special night because of the cause. I'm going to ask I just pulled this young lady in here. Give us your name and tell us what this is all about tonight.
Okay, my name's Grace Copeland, and I'm the scorekeeper for the Palmyra girls. I have white out. You know, I can change that.
There you go. You can change everything in white.
What's the purple all about tonight?
The purple is in honor and recognition of cystic fibrosis. It's a lung disease, and it was nicknamed 65 Roses by a man who I was told tonight he just recently passed away at the age of 51. That's quite a longevity for someone with cystic fibrosis. And Coach Berman's granddaughter has cystic fibrosis, so we've gotten behind them, and the team has gotten behind the charity, and we like to raise money for them. We hope there's a cure.
Well, we appreciate you doing this, Derek.
Yeah, it's so nice when you see rivalry games, especially in both the teams in the rivalry. We saw it earlier in the year, Westbury and Susquehanna. We're seeing it again here tonight, rallying around a cause that goes far beyond the basketball court. You can see the excitement with both teams coming out here knowing that they're contributing to a unified cause.
We appreciate
your
time and explaining that to us.
Thank you.
We got a great game. Do you have a prediction in the boys' game here?
Well, I hope the boys turn it around, and I hope they become the winners.
Well, if you could use that white out, maybe you could change that if that doesn't happen that way, right?
I could.
There you go.
At all times.
Thanks so much.
Sure.
And again, a big night here, really observing cystic fibrosis night here and doing something about it. The athletes getting together, what a wonderful cause. And we're watching it all here at Palmyra High School. That's it for our Advanced Hoops postgame show. At 54-43, the girls win the opener from Hershey, and we're getting ready for the boys to get it all going here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
This new diet half and half's awesome.
Best part's lemonade. Best part's a tea.
Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
Good evening and welcome to High School Sports Live TV here on ABC 27 as we continue the Hershey and Palmyra rivalry here tonight. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Association. I'm Gary Sutton, and alongside of me tonight is Jeff Thompson here in the second game. Todd McCall will be with us a little bit later on. And Jeff, for Palmyra, it has not been the kind of year they'd want right now, but they do have a young sophomore who's causing a lot of excitement here named Austin Yetter. 48 threes on the season so far.
He's a very quick player. He's very quick to the hole. You'll be surprised about his explosiveness. But it's not just Austin that's young. They don't have a senior in their starting group or in their top group. They're sophomores, freshmen, juniors, and sophomores. So it's Pete's building for the future.
For Paul Blackburn on the other side, his team having a pretty good season so far. But we saw them take Susquehanna Township apart the other week before Susquehanna Township took Devon apart. And a young man named Chase Watkins inside is their real tower of power.
He's a bruiser, isn't he, inside? But I think that Dylan Painter, the young sophomore, I think he's a nice complement to Chase.
Well, we're getting all ready for the starting lineups here. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back and get ready for the boys matchup here. It's Hershey at Palmyra, the backyard rivalry, and it's all here on ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. Pac Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
This new diet half and half's awesome.
Best part's lemonade. Best part's a tea.
Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
Are you coming down for lunch?
There's a place where kids really connect to learning.
You getting hungry?
Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers and a program that gives them everything they need to succeed.
Lunch is getting cold.
All of which means that Connections Academy students get wrapped up in school like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Good day at school? Great day at school. Are you coming down for lunch?
There's a place where kids really connect to learning.
You getting hungry?
Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers and a program that gives them everything they need to succeed.
Lunch is getting cold.
All of which means that Connections Academy students get wrapped up in school like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Good day at school? Great day at school.
She had an outstanding first game, did Katie McClellan, so what's she do? Turn around and sing the national anthem to start the second one.
Very impressive.
Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you here courtside, and also Todd McCall traveling as he often does with his pedometer on all over the gymnasium today. Coming into the game tonight is Palmyra 5-16, 1-14 in the conference, and Paul Blackburn's Hershey team 13-8 as we enter this evening. Jeff, what are you looking for here tonight? What kind of game?
Well, one thing I noticed from Hershey is that their 5 starters all average double figures, so they can go a number of different ways, whereas Palmyra it doesn't have as many weapons, it doesn't look like. So we'll have to see how Austin Yetter can handle this pressure from a pretty veteran squad.
We're getting ready to tip it off here in just a moment. We saw Hershey a few weeks ago beat Susquehanna Township, who I don't think has played a more impressive game all year than we saw him play about a week ago against Bishop McDevil, and they just blew them out of the gym.
Boy, they sure did. Both coaches before the game were talking about the compacted schedule and the weather and how that's impacted the play this year.
Oh, it certainly has had to have an effect on them. So we have the tip off, and here we go. We're underway. Hershey controls the tap. Looks like the girls, lots of motion. Chase Watkins right away, and Chase Watkins easily to the basket for 2.
He established himself so well going to the basket. He's a big young man.
You know, we know he's going to play football, but more importantly, I think he'd been an excellent P-sacker or maybe higher basketball player.
Long look for 3 from Eric Lynn, and quickly Hershey back on the run. Start that time from Taylor Pritchett. Always looking for Watkins. Nice pass inside, and the score for Dylan Painter, the 6'8" sophomore. And he'll go to the line to try to finish 3 the hard way.
That's going to be tough for Coach Conrad unless he can find an answer for the big guys. And those 2 Hershey guys are big.
Painter at the line, and beautiful stroke, finishes it off. Dylan Painter with 3 in the game, 5-0 lead Hershey, much the way the girls started the first game, 5-0. Nice strong move in and out. Off the hands of Connor Gert, he's averaging 10.5 points a game. Hey, how about downtown, says Watkins. Inside and outside, and a quick timeout for Pete Conrad and Palmyra. We'll take a quick one. It's 7-0. Hershey leads. You're watching it all on ABC 27. if this looks like a copy, it is. 7-0 was the start for the girls' game for Hershey over Palmyra. And here we are again, Palmyra with the basketball here, 6:32 to go in the first.
You called it there.
And the turnover again against Palmyra.
You know, you can't help seeing a little bit of those growing pains early on for Palmyra. When you're starting, you know, sophomore, junior, they're very young. Coach Conrad had a great team last year, went to District 3 championship, lost to Berks Christian, but beat Susquehanna Township in an upset to get there. It's a hard-nosed team, but they're young.
Well, what a mismatch that is with Painter. Painter being guarded by Ian Fraser. And right on the offensive glass, Hershey doing a good job and a good rebound there by Dorda. Bobby Dorda, and then quickly, Palmyra on the run, throwing it up, not going to go. Fighting for the rebound, Painter's controlling it. And Hershey has it.
Hershey's dominating the glass so far.
Got 2 posts down in there that are really going to cause havoc in that half-court game, Jeff.
And you're right about the matchup with Ian. He's given up several inches.
Over the back that time, though.
Nice check out.
Taylor Pritchett went over the back. That'll be his first team first. 6 rebounds so far for Hershey, and you kind of expect that number because they are really big on the inside compared to Palmyra. Nice pass baseline, the easy score for Bobby Dorda.
Coach Conrad said to look for an up and under from Bobby. If he's not, if he feels confident, he'll be able to put that move in.
Dorda only a junior. Nice little touch. That's a tough shot, that little 8-foot shot along the baseline.
Some people say that's a lot tougher, the toughest shot in the game.
Yeah, nothing, no background to look at. And man, I'll tell you what, Watkins just going to the rack. He's got 6 points already out of their 9.
He's so strong with that little semi-baby hook. He uses that shoulder and that body so well, does Watkins.
With a feathery touch.
Shot missed. Hershey has the ball. Oh, there's Jack Gunkel into the game, and Gunkel with his first deuce of the night off a nice little running one-hander. Long stroke for 3, not going to go down for Isaac Blatt. 11-2, Hershey leads, and they're running. Here's Gunkel again, long look, no good. Rebound to Isaac Blatt.
Nice check out, they got numbers.
Oh, good strong drive to the basket. And finishing it off is Connor Gert, the sophomore, his first deuce.
Isaac Black entered the game. He's a true freshman. It's not a college game, but a freshman on the floor.
Painter making a tough move from behind the basket, still saved by Hershey.
Nice defense by Ian Frazier.
Good hustle by Bug. Long stroke again by Gunkel, not going to go. And again, Bug with the rebound. Another long 3, not going to go. And it's going to be Hershey's ball. I think no. It'll go to Palmyra.
Well, despite the fact they've missed a couple threes, I like the way they're blocking out.
They are staying on the glass big time. Every one of them going to the offensive glass hard, Jeff.
They are really. And Taylor, who's out of the game right now, Taylor Pritchett or Sweeney has a big body too.
So far, Hershey from three-point land is 0 out of 5. So the foul is going to be called. It's a second on Pritchett.
This is the young man I think Coach Conrad has to get going if for any success in this game. Number 24.
And that is Austin Yetter. Yetter only a sophomore.
He's explosively quick though, Garrett.
How about this for 48 threes this year for Yetter?
But I'm impressed with his foul shooting percentage of up around almost 90, about 87.
He's got a great looking stroke. You see Paul Blackburn chatting about that call.
Paul likes to talk to the officials. He doesn't like to yell at them.
The old timers all like to talk. I always like to chat with them, see how their families were, how everything's going.
Paul's a relationship guy.
That's where that's right. That relationship. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, they got one.
Here it is. Painter inside. Painter with his own rebound, missing 2 ducks. Going after the third one, he might get called for pushing over the back, and he does.
It looked a little like he was trying to pad his rebounding stats.
Yeah, the old Moses Malone theory. Just keep throwing it up there, you'll eventually get it and make it. Instead, he padded his foul stats. He has his first of the game.
This is interesting. Palmyra's in the game right now after that slow start.
What a great drive there. Missing but keeping it alive. I like what Palmyra's doing. A lot of good motion. They're getting some good shots, too. Good looks.
Ricky Bug is all over Austin Yetter.
Ricky Bug is one of those guys I think does the real unmentionables. And you're going to get Watkins called for a foul here for impeding progress against Ian Fraser.
I'm not sure that's fair. He could just stand and impede progress.
Todd McCall on the baseline so far. Todd, feelings about the game thus far?
No, I think Coach Thompson mentioned it very well. You know, Palmyra's back in this game after a really, really cold start. And sometimes you get those cold starts, you don't come back from them.
A little too much French pastry on the effort there. I think he was just going up for the layup. He had it. Now he got a 3-2 break.
Very well done.
And no one finishes it off better than Jack Gunkel. That guy is just in love with that outside lane and then cutting to the basket. He's got 4 points.
Yeah, he saw 2 points there, didn't he?
Good motion. Just had Ian Fraser wide open on a back cut. Good weak side motion. There's another good cut. Wide open. Should be an easy layup. And is quickly up and in for Noah Martin on the cut.
Noah's a junior, and he looked good on that one.
All their cuts they're running right now are good scoring cuts. They come off the screen, look into the basket for the easy layup.
Are you saying that Coach Conrad's running his stuff pretty well right now?
I'd say he is. Boy, Watkins so tough inside. Just that little baby hook coming across the lane. That was sweet.
Kareem Jabbar-ish.
Very much so. Formerly known as Ferdinand Lewis Alcindor. Power Memorial High School. There's when you know you're an old timer, right? Look at the motion, just good motion. Constantly coming through, then looking for the drive from the top. Little shuffle of the feet.
He didn't quite come to a jump stop.
That Austin Yetter with a good move, but just a little shuffle of the feet that time. 2 turnovers so far on Palmyra. So keeping the turnovers down in the game, and that's really what's keeping them in the game, down by 6.
And I think they're staying man-to-man so they can check and box out their player, and I think it's working so far. They're still down a couple buckets.
Here's what's not working so far is getting into Watkins. Good double team quickly.
It's hard to believe he didn't take a jump hook there. He was about 2 feet away. Here it comes, though.
Look at that. One of the things you want to look at, the big guy who's got 10 points here in the first quarter, is his eyes always locate first, the body follows. Jace Watkins.
Coach Sam Sutton wants them to go to Chase every time and have that little baby hook. He wants him to score 40.
Well, you'd have to figure out how you're going to stop him before you stop going to him.
I think you're going to have to give Gunkel the outside shot. I know that sounds crazy, but you're going to have to double down on him, and you're going to either front side him and bring the backside help, but it's too easy in that man-to-man right now for Chase Watkins.
Wow, how about that sweep? A long sweeping shot by Connor Gert, his 49th 3 of the year.
Now, I know Coach Thompson's going to argue with me on this one, but I'm telling you, I might look at 2-3, and I'll tell you why. I'll look at 2-3, and I'll pinch Watkins and say, beat me from 19-9, but not 5 foot away. And that is a game plan you have to do. And Coach Thompson played 2-3 his whole career as a coach.
Wow, look at that.
Here's what I think. He's going to his right every time. If Pete can shut down his right and make him go left, I think they have a chance, but you can't let him go to his strong hand.
And I think the idea maybe going to zone, maybe he's going to cross the mind here of Pete Conrad. We'll see. There you saw a good 3 by Connor Gert. His 49th of the year, but his team's still down 19-12 at the end of the first quarter. You're watching it all here on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Tired of your old beat-up car? Make the switch.
Look how easy it is to make the switch to Hoffman Ford.
Right now, you can get $10,000 off the MSRP of the rugged new 2013 F-150 with Chrome package. Or make the switch to the 2014 Escape S starting at just $19,995. Or switch to the fuel-efficient 2014 Fusion S starting at just $18,695.
Make the switch to Hoffman Ford or visit us online at
HoffmanFord.com.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
There's other things going on, these ladies say, not just basketball, but here on the court at Palmyra High School, 19-12, Hershey leads here in this backyard brawl. And 12 points in the first quarter for Chase Watkins. Palmyra's got to find some way to answer that riddle thus far in this game.
That is interesting. Chase 12, Palmyra 12.
First quarter numbers, by the way, Hershey 9 of 15, Palmyra 3 of 8. 3-point field goals, Hershey zipped out of 5. 1 out of 4 for Palmyra, 3 out of 3 from the foul line for Palmyra, 1 out of 1 for Hershey. And here's a big number. Rebounds, 3 for Palmyra, 11 for Hershey. And here again, speaking of Hershey, quickly converting on the other end. Jordan Wicks-Rouch just into the game.
He exploded down the court on that turnover.
Did he ever? Back into the motion game here for Palmyra. Little early shot. Watkins with the rebound. Here comes Gunkel. And Gunkel, Austin, didn't the thing we coaches always say, don't bring the ball down, right?
Oh, he let Austin see it, and Austin ate it up with those quick hands.
That's a good matchup, Yetter and Gunkel. I think it's the future for Palmyra. But Gunkel also impresses me how quick he can get up and down the floor.
Gunkel again with another 3, and that's 6 misses in the game so far from three-point land for Hershey. That's probably the only thing they've done wrong.
Well, it's actually hard to believe they're shooting threes.
There's Gunkel again coming back the other way. Watkins back in there with another easy bucket. Watkins down with 14 points. Austin Watkins.
He went to his left that time, but he shot right.
And I said Austin, I was thinking about Yetter last shot. Chase Watkins, obviously. Another good cut. Hey, Palmyra's getting good stuff out of their offense. It's just a little late seeing it occasionally. There's Yetter again, missing from the outside. I think that Isaac Platt that time. Good transition and a score. Just beautiful transition that time. And Timothy Edwards into the game with his first deuce.
Well, Palmyra's sniping right now from 3, and when they miss it, it sets up a fast break opportunity for Hershey, and they take advantage at least 3 times.
Pete Conrad with the timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Andy, you had a choice to make. Holiday lights, the snowman, or that thing, just scary. But you threw Muller out and said, I want and. Because you don't go for choices. You go for greatness. So you go with Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. Get 2 medium one-topping pizzas, breadsticks, and pick from wings, rollers, pasta, or now a third pizza for just $19.99. And get any other delicious pizza for $10. All hail Andy, the king of the cul-de-sac. Go for greatness, people. Pizza. Make it great.
Back here at Palmyra High School, Hershey leads at 25-12 here in the second quarter. Early in the second quarter. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson, Todd McCall with us. Jeff, what are you seeing here so far? Hershey when they decide to go to Watkins, he's unstoppable.
He is definitely unstoppable, and I thought you just had to overplay his right, but he turned left the last time. He's a very strong young man, and what a touch.
So he finishes off the play here, 26-12. Palmyra trying to find something here out of their offense. It looks good. Going to get a long look for the outside. Good three from Isaac Black.
Isaac's a 9th grader. And I'm telling you what, Palmyra is a sniping team. They can get back in a hurry.
How about that move? Wow. As you see, Taylor Pritchett.
I saw Dr. J do that for the first time.
He just needed a little bit more of an afro there. I think he'd have had it. Another long bomb by Palmyra. Watkins saves it. They're on the run again. Here comes Pritchett. Kunkel dishes it off. Edwards with a shot. Watkins again. Watkins with 3 guys around him. Can't get it to go off the back of the iron.
He faded
by Bobby Dorda.
He faded away a little bit that time.
It's a little out of control on the drive was Austin Yetter. Here comes Hershey again. Good dump off. He's going to get called for player control, though. Gunkel went up in the air, and as Dick Carter always used to say, if you want to fly, join the Air Force. You want to play basketball, you got to stay down.
Ian Frazier was set. Really nice play by Ian, and it saved the basket, too.
You know, I worked under Emery Cook, and one of the things he talked about so often was that little jump stop, because that defense comes in and that charge goes to the defense almost every time. That little jump stop and dish, and you got Chase on the other side.
That's the first turnover in the game for Hershey so far.
It's been a pretty clean game.
I'll tell you what, it's really hard for me to believe that this team, Palmyra, has only won 5 games this season. Talks about the strength of this division, this league.
Oh, I think that the league is very tough, and they have a very young team, so they'll be tested.
This is a year to get experience, so I'll tell you what, they're well coached. They're doing a lot of good things. Pritchett. And you're going to get a push from behind again. This is going to be on Painter.
You know, guys, I want to go on the record to say that don't be surprised to see possibly a 3A, 4A, or even a 2A winner out of Keystone. I could say Trinity right now could go win the AA.
I think they're favorites right now.
And they've won 6, 7 games this year. Yep. You could go with Hershey right now, who really needs a couple more victories to secure a spot up. They could go to District 3 and 4A, do something. I really believe that.
There's Yetter with that beautiful stroke.
He was rewarded for a really nice box out. And I've been impressed with Palmyra, how they're checking out all game.
Some of the Palmyra faithful there. And we're getting a tweet in right now. By the way, you can tweet us here at Advanced Hoops 1. Just got a girls score here tonight. West York beating Red Lion 25-18 at the half. There's Gunkel, long 3. Still nothing home, but Painter says, I can put it back.
That appears to be their offense, is to throw it at the glass.
5 points now for Painter. You're exactly right off those missed threes. You know, the one thing, just kind of watching as an old basketball coach, that you see with Palmyra, they play a little too fast sometimes. You know, you really want to get into a rhythm in the game, and they always say, you know, offense can be a little late, should never be early, and we're seeing these teams play just a little fast. Here comes Ricky Bug. Kunkel. Pritchett hustling, look at this. Watkins is going to get it. Watkins will score.
He's unstoppable there.
He waited 3 guys around him. He did a great job of holding himself, and there's the difference, playing under control. Those long shots right now are causing quick outs here for Hershey, and they're running. Pritchett going to get 2 shots.
Taylor decided to bag the 3-pointer that time and just go to the basket.
And we got a TV timeout. 32-17 right now. Hershey leads by 15 with 3:54 to go here in the first half. It's all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
For 57 years, you know the Big 33 Football Classic as the Super Bowl of high school football. 2012 brought the Big 26 Baseball Classic. Look out in the fall of 2014, the Big 13 Basketball Classic, which will feature top high school basketball talent. Stay tuned at big33.org.
Karen has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends, but tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Ruff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Ruff also offers 24/7 job site support. Ruff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Student section here with the Palmyra Cougars. Tonight, they're pretty live. Right now, I can't really hear. Let's see if we can hear them. And I just got hit with the basketball. I should have caught that thing. But right now, can you hear? They're pretty live over here right now. Gary, back to you. I got to get out of here before I get killed.
There you go. And over on the other side, we got that little green guy. We've been seeing all night. It's a quick inbound play, and Ricky Bug finishes. But we had that Teletubby, and we at Advanced Hoops 1. You've been tweeting all night. Is that a Teletubby in the stands? Yes, I think it is. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's a Teletubby.
It is a Teletubby. It's confirmed, and we got a king, and we got armor, and we got all kinds of people over here.
You know, the people that Todd McCall meets, it's incredible. I mean, you should write a book, Todd.
I've become some really good friends with some of these kids who've grown up to these famous mascots in these giant student sections. It's a lot of fun.
I think someday we ought to have a Todd McCall night. Whoever wears the best necktie is the winner.
Hey, I'll do that. I'm for
there you
that.
go, see? Oh, another good long look out there by Eric Lynn this time.
And Eric's a sophomore. They have a lot of shooters.
Tell you what, it seems like every guy out there can stand and shoot the three.
It's a team of Pete Conrads is what it is.
Boy, Ian Fraser has got the most unenviable job of the evening up against Dylan Painter. Ian Fraser goes about, 5'10". Dylan Painter goes 6'8".
He's looking right at his Hershey logo.
Maybe put a lob in here to Painter.
I really think Painter's going to get a lot of looks at the next level already as a sophomore. Some big talk in our capital area.
There he is, taking advantage of that inside look. And nothing that Fraser can do. And Painter in for an easy deuce. He's got 7.
Fraser tried to front him, but to no avail.
Yeah, you reminded you a little bit of the Duke game the other night when Dawkins had to guard Cran on the inside at the end. Duke had run out of players.
Well, you're fronting with 5'8". You know, it's really it's tough.
Stayed alive. There's Painter again. No answer. 9 points for Painter. Timeout for Pete Conrad. We'll take one as well. And let's just stay here. And I'll tell you what, it's been the big guys' night tonight so far. Chase Watkins in this one has 16 points. Let's take a look at how he's doing it. Take a look. The big guy's showing you an array of moves tonight. That's the opening move of the game where he just faces up. Hard move to the basket, Jeff.
He can do it, but I was impressed with the way he went to the. Look at that touch.
How about that? Big guy says, I got a little silk too. And then to say, watch, 3 guys around him, ball fake, touch the glass. Big guy knows what he's doing. Here he is again. Should be a little half hook coming across the middle. Notice how his eyes locate and everything else follows. And then one more time.
Another baby hook.
Love that little baby hook. And here he is, another one. And got the shooter's roll as well. And Todd is over here in the Giant student section. This time on the
Well, now I'm with Hershey. They said they didn't have enough seats tonight, but they're pretty loud. This is a rival game, and it's Trojan pride never dies is what they're telling me tonight, Gary.
Well, there you go. I'll tell you what, Palmyra people fired up here and supporting their teams. Nice to see. So 38-20 in the first half, 2:38 to go, and Palmyra with the basketball. Palmyra's showing you a little glimpse of the future here, I think. Really like the things they're trying to do.
Well, they're getting good shots. To beat this team, they'd have to hit a lot more.
You got that right. Another three, though, this time off the hands of Noah Martin.
Noah Martin, a junior. They all shoot threes. Gary, every one of them shoots threes.
I think it was a good timeout for Coach Conrad. Then they go back to their motion offense, and I think they move well without the ball, the Cougars do.
Exactly right. Painter squares up and knocks it down. Nice use of the glass by Dylan Painter. Dylan Painter now with 11 points.
Nice drop step move to his left.
And 16 points, 27 points out of the two big guys, and we're just 1:51 to go here in the first half. I think Hershey knew where they wanted to go tonight with the basketball.
I believe they did. That's a good formula in any game.
6 turnovers for Palmyra so far in the game off that last one. And they got Painter posting up down there again against Ian Fraser. Over the top. Worst part is, it's Painter on that side and Watkins on this side, so pick your poison.
And it's Twin Towers, and another good shot for Palmyra.
Painter controlling the boards.
Unfortunately, it's one and done for Palmyra.
Yeah, you're not going to see a second one. Gunkel was pick and stay, actually. How about Watkins? 18 in the game and a shooter's roll to boot.
I was just going to say, that's a shooter's touch when you have that kind of bounce.
He's just doing everything right tonight, guys, and he is really smooth around that 10-foot, 12-foot game, which I think is kind of a lost portion of the game right now.
Everyone wants a shootout from beyond the arc.
What a strong move by Ian Fraser. Crowd wanted the foul, not going to get it.
Dylan Painter ate that one up, though.
You know, I'm aging all of us a bit, Mr. Sutton and Mr. Thompson, but it's those elbow jumpers and things that we had to shoot when we played before the 19-9.
Exactly. Nice pass again. I'll tell you, some great hustle there. Great hustle as Austin Yetter, the sophomore, stayed alive, and Yetter gets his first field goal of the game. He's had 5 free throws thus far, so
they haven't had too many offensive rebounds.
1. You look at the difference in the rebounding tonight. 23 here in the first half for Hershey. 12 defensive, 11 offensive to 1.
Well, that's Austin gives them their second, and he got rewarded for it.
So here's, take a look. Here's Yetter. Yetter's going to get it back here. Good hustle by Yetter. Nobody blocked out that time. And
he outworked the blue jerseys, didn't he?
Yeah, Timothy Edwards with the foul. Timothy Edwards part of our play of the game the other week when they beat Susquehanna Township with that wonderful fast break. And Yetter, 6th free throw of the game.
Hey, I watched the girls' game, and I think Paul's daughter might be a better passer than Paul ever was.
First of all, she passes. I'm kidding. I watched Paul when he played. Palmyra so far 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Gunkel trying to get the first 3 of the night, still can't get it. Rim's got icicles on it when it comes to threes.
And Isaac was leveled by a screen. The 9th grader Isaac Platt was leveled by that last screen. His knees were a little wobbly.
Got Watkins on the bench right now. Edwards and Painter in there and inside. Drew Lloyd into the game for the first time tonight.
Looks like they're going for the last shot of the half.
Yep, got to come down. I always say go in about 11 seconds. I always think this is a little late, but I've been proven wrong before. See what kind of quality shot they get, though. Oh, and Edwards can't put it away, but 42-25 at the half, and we're going to get our halftime show coming up in just a moment here. The Highmark halftime show, and all here on ABC 27. 42-25 at the half. Hershey leads. We'll be back with more right after this.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Are you coming down for lunch?
There's a place where kids really connect to learning.
You getting hungry?
Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers and a program that gives them everything they need to succeed.
Lunch is getting cold.
All of which means that Connections Academy students get wrapped up in school like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Good day at school? Great day at school.
It's always better when you get to pick your team. That's why I didn't just accept the regional health plan offered at work. I went to a Highmark Direct store and picked a more affordable plan with a broader network, one that I feel better with.
For the most value, you're better with Blue. We're reinventing affordable health care for today and for generations to come. For all you do, you're better with Highmark Blue Shield.
No matter the season, when it's time to gear up, you've got to get to Kelly's Sports. Kelly's Sports. Top quality sports equipment for the field, the rink, the court, and more. Matched with the experience and knowledge to help you get the winning edge. Plus all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And the large selection of name brand athletic footwear. Local sports team members get 10% off all purchases. Kelly's Sports. In the High Point Commons, Harrisburg. Or visit online at kellysports.com.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Welcome back to our Advanced Hoops halftime shootout. I'm here with Charlie Fortney. Charlie Fortney, first let's talk about the rules and what these contestants can win if they make their shots this evening.
All right, every shooter will have a chance to make an NBA three-point shot. And if they win the shot, they will receive a $50 gift certificate to Kelly Sporting Goods. We have our first shooter is Cameron Bush. Let's give it up for Cameron, shooting on behalf of Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Come on, Cameron. Okay, our next shooter, shooting on behalf of OSS Health, is Kyle Mowry. Let's give it up for Kyle. Let's get a little closer. Okay, now we just got to take a little off. Next shooter is on behalf of Highmark is Anthony Fiola. Let's give it up for Anthony. All right, let's just remind our shooters you cannot go past the line. Shooting on behalf of Huffman Ford, Drew Chappelle. I like the hat, Drew. Let's see if it gets you any more accuracy. Okay. All right, this next guy looks like a real character. This is Evan Bagdon, shooting on behalf of Dr. Pepper, Snapple Group. Oh, okay, that looked like it had some promise there. Shooting on behalf of the Capital Region Insurance Agency, we have Colin Gert. Rick Barry. Oh, you know what? That Rick Barry shot's getting a little more popular here tonight. Pack Financial is Mike Arndt. Come on, Mike, let's make one here. We want a winner. Oh, okay. All right, Aaron, representing the females, Dauphin County Commissioners, Aaron Culp. All right, representing Groff Tractor is Richie Durso. Come on, Rich. Okay, representing Pizza Hut and Planet Mars is Justin Schilling. Come on, Justin, give us something to cheer about. Okay, our shooters all get a Dr. Pepper sample and a free t-shirt. Let's give it up for him. Give him a round of applause.
Well, fans, stay tuned for our after our halftime report and more Palmyra Cougars, Hershey Trojans after these messages.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Andy, you had a choice to make. Holiday lights, the snowman, or that thing, which is scary. But you threw Muller out and said, I want and. Because you don't go for choices. You go for greatness. So you go with Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. Get 2 medium one-topping pizzas, breadsticks, and pick from wings, rollers, pasta, or now a third pizza for just $19.99. And get any other delicious pizza for $10. All hail Andy, the king of the cul-de-sac. Go for greatness, people. Pizza Hut. Make it great.
High School Sports Live is sponsored in part by The Patriot News, powered by PennLive.com, and by Keystone Tax Associates, a specialized sales and use tax consulting business, and by Sports Recruiters, your vehicle for sports success, sportsrecruiters.com.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School for our Highmark halftime show here on ABC 27. Hershey leads 42-25 at the half. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you here, and let's take a look at the stats right away because they really tell an awful lot about that first half. And Jeff, 18 of 43 for Hershey, just a really great offense, and 29 of those 42 points in the first half came from the two big guys, Watkins with 18, Dylan Painter with 11. You got free throws. You only went to the line 2 times, which is amazing. 26 rebounds to 7 against Palmyra. Only 1 turnover the whole first half for Hershey. That talks to efficiency. 6 on the other side, and the only really good number there for Palmyra, 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. But they really ran their offense, I thought, pretty well, if not just a little too fast.
Well, they got good shots. They worked terribly hard for 3 threes in one half. And I think they need to find answers on the backboard. That's 26-7 is quite a disparity. At the same time, I think Hershey needs to stay disciplined and keep working inside. To get that many more shots than your opponent usually spells victory.
If you're Pete Conrad, do you think about playing a little bit of zone here in the second half and trying to see what you can do as far as maybe sloughing down on the two big guys, Painter and Watkins?
Well, you could do that. I'm not sure they have the size to do that. I also think that Pete is building for the future, so he's saying we're going to play man defense and we're going to check out better in this half.
Now, if you're Hershey, you're feeling pretty good right now. You're up by 17, though the game's not over yet. But what do you do if you're Hershey? You just keep on slugging it inside, or do you work a little motion? What are you trying to do the second half here if you're Paul Blackburn?
Well, I think that they have to, as I said before, they have to stay disciplined. And I think Dylan Painter and Chase Watkins, it's hard to really deal with them. And I would like to see them dominate. If I was the Hershey coach, Paul Blackburn, I would like to see them dominate the game in the second half.
The only number you're probably disappointed with the first half, you're Paul Blackburn. And again, this looks down ahead to districts and so forth, is the idea that you're nothing out of whatever from the three-point line so far.
Well, they've tried to snipe, and they haven't been successful. One of the things that happens when you shoot a three-point, the ball bounces sometimes far, and they've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. So they're going to still probably shoot threes. I'm sure that some of their shooters, Kunkel and Taylor Pritchett, are going to shoot threes. But I think somehow Palmyra has to find a way to box them out and get the ball.
One observation off the three-point play. Inside, outside is always a great way to go. Get your touches for your big men, and when they get double-teamed, kick it right back out, and you get much better chance to set it up a lot of times with the three. They seem to shoot an awful lot off the run coming down the court.
They do, and that's where they're getting their offense. And you're making a really good point. It seems like the big guys know they can score, and they're not really kicking it back out. When they get the ball, it's a black hole.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back and start the third quarter here. It's Hershey 42, Palmyra 25. We're at the halftime, and we'll be right back. Third quarter just about ready to get started here on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops Intense Basketball Training is coming to the York area in 2014. Charlie Fortney is teaming up with Sam Sutton, former Towson University standout, where he scored 1,400 points.
Sam brings a work ethic and a passion to the game that reflects on all the players he coaches. I've seen Sam grow as a player. I am amazed at his ability to motivate young athletes.
Shooting, two-ball dribbling, offensive footwork. Go to advancedhoops.com and click on the York link to register.
And back here at Palmyra High School, you're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27, brought to you by Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We appreciate their sponsorship here tonight. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson, Todd McCall on the baseline somewhere. And we start the second half. Palmyra with the basketball.
Nice pass by Austin.
Well, I'll tell you, Yetter kicks it off to Eric Lynn for another deuce. Lynn with 5 points.
Does Palmyra have a run early in the half?
Well, and that really would make a big difference. They cut it back to 15 here now.
Let's see if Hershey can stay disciplined.
They bring Painter outside. They go to the high-low look. They have Watkins inside. Look at Gunkel. Gunkel is just a handful. So now you worry about stopping the big guys. And Gunkel unloads for 2 to start second half. He's got 6.
Nifty move to the basket.
Gunkel's got a little style to his game. Got that little scoop shot.
I love scoops. Up and under.
Great ball fake. That's a shame. Bobby Dorda with a great ball fake. Here comes Gunkel again. Gunkel to Pritchett. Pritchett takes it right in. He's going to get tied up and fouled. I'll tell you, watch Gunkel in the open floor, and he is just right at home. I don't think he's as much a half-court player as he is an open floor player, but he loves to handle the ball in the middle of the floor. There against that size difference. Throw it inside the Painter on the lob. Easy bucket, 13 points.
A set play.
We said earlier about that lob was available, and there it was. See Dorda try to make a move. There, Dylan Painter does not leave his feet. Long stroke, taken by Painter. He's going to get jammed there by Dorda and also by
Austin Yetter.
Austin Yetter.
Austin and Dylan played a lot against each other in AAU with Charlie's teams. So they know each other. They're friends.
Boy, has the AAU really expanded the games of kids over the years, huh?
Well, if you're really interested in basketball, there's a place to play, that's for sure.
There really is. Gunkel, extra pass made, still no luck on the 3, but Painter says, hey, I'll clean up for you. 15 points.
Offensive rebound, Dylan Painter.
The set play tonight, missed the 3, get the cleanup. I do like the discipline of Palmyra, though, running their offense. Good passes, good screens. Good shot out of the offense by Yetter, not able to hook up. Gunkel, long pass, stroke, Pritchett.
Taylor finally connects for a 3. Is that their first 3 of the game?
Their first 3 of the evening. Pritchett with 5.
And that could be very dangerous if they got the inside-outside game going, I tell you what.
Here's Yetter.
Up and under.
Hey, how about Dorda? Look at that. Bobby Dorda with 2. He's got 4 in the game.
As advertised, Coach Matt Eicher told me he had that up and under move.
It's one of those games where the 12-point, 22-point game is absolutely enjoyable to watch. You got a young team showing off their wares. You got another team that's really finding itself right now very well. Shot missed by Pritchett. There's Watkins.
There's a good deal of basketball talent on the floor, and that makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great coaching going on out there as well. And it's really fun to watch when all those things kind of meld together.
Dylan wanted to go with the lob again. He was calling for it.
Well, there's Watkins posting hard.
He found his brother Postman, didn't he?
He sure did.
And that's part of their tandem. They play so well inside together.
20 points now in the game for Watkins. But Watkins just has such great balance. He squares up before he takes the shot. He never rushes. Another good long look for the three. Not going to go off the hands of Lynn.
Well, I know it's trite to say, but he is a man among boys.
And there's a little shuffle that time from Watkins.
He's a traveling man among boys.
I often said, you know, one of the things that's interesting, there's Gunkel, the best ball handler in the middle of the floor for Hershey, giving it up to maybe not the best ball handler in the middle of the floor. I always thought the point guard keeps it as long as they can before they get the guy to the place where he can best do the most damage. Nice drive.
Spoken like a state championship coach to me.
Connor Gert on the drive will go to the line. Take a look, Connor Gert, really hard move to the basket. Watch this. One change of pace. Go hard to the basket. Pritchett called for the foul. Gert misses the first, gets the second. Connor Gert now with 6 points in the contest. Guess where they're going. Another great half hook. 22 points now for Watkins.
He's scored 8 to 10 with that baby hook, too. Alone, going right.
It would be interesting to see what you do if you got high on that right hand and made him go left. It would be interesting to see if he's got the drop step.
Well, let's throw out the theory of fronting him and backsiding him because he had two defenders on him and scored on both of them.
Bobby Dort again, banks open, puts it home.
That was a nice move.
I like Dort's game. Got 6 here in the game so far. And he looks like he's growing in confidence as the game progresses. How about that? A little turnaround that time.
Nice check out by Ian Frazier.
Steal. And then the easy kiss off the glass.
Gary, that would concern me more than anything is their transition game.
Have a really nice transition game, and I mean it's economical. There's no wasted stuff in it. Good passing. Oh, nice shot up and in that time by Connor Gert.
He kissed it right off the glass after a pretty nice move.
I liked it. Whistle went off. He finished the play. 8 points. Timeout on the floor. 57-34. Hershey leads. We'll be back for more on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Tired of your old beat-up car? Make the switch.
Look how easy it is to make the switch to Hoffman Ford.
Right now, you can get $10,000 off the MSRP of the rugged new 2013 F-150 with Chrome package. Or make the switch to the 2014 Escape S starting at just $19,995. Or switch to the fuel-efficient 2014 Fusion S starting at just $18,695.
Make the switch to Hoffman Ford or visit us online at
HoffmanFord.com.
Do you have a game plan for retirement and college education?
In today's turbulent economic landscape, navigating the market to ensure a secure retirement can be challenging. PAC Financial can help guide you every step of the way.
I define financial independence as when work is optional and retirement's affordable.
So when life throws unexpected obstacles, you can still win the game.
Hi, I'm Steve Morazzo. Contact us today for your free, no-obligation consultation.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School. You're watching High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27. 57-34. Hershey comfortably in front. Take a look at these numbers. 22 points so far in the game for Chase Watkins. 15 for Painter, Dylan Painter, and 37 out of their 57 points, all from inside the paint. It's been a pretty impressive show inside so far. Jeff.
And that's the reason that Palmyra hasn't been able to stop the run, because they're doing it the old-fashioned way.
There you see Connor Gert converting. 9 points for Gert in the game. Hershey on a 25-10 run since the 48 mark of the second quarter. Oh, man, just a smooth move. 24 points now for Watkins.
And Coach Sam Sutton, I think they went zone that time. They dissected that.
Yetter. A fall away. Watkins with a rebound. Here comes Hershey. Looking for Watkins again. There's what I like to see. Kick back out, make the extra pass. You got a good 3 off that, even though you didn't make it.
Wow.
Watkins with a rebound. And Watkins just living large inside that 26 points for the big guy.
He manhandled his 2 defenders that time to get that rebound and finish.
Love the fact though that they passed it inside. He recognized the double team and threw it back out for the 3. And even though they didn't make it, it was a good shot out of the offense off the extra pass as well. Look at Kunkel. Kunkel's just so good full court.
He's a one-man transition game.
It's a great way of saying it. And there's no chance that he's going to give it up right here. He's going to the basket and make you have to stop him. And look at the control of the body. And then drawing the foul as well.
Yeah, I like his instincts. You can see why their starting 5's all averaging double figures. They can all score.
Balance everywhere. Gunkel misses that one.
Is that the first free throw miss of the night?
I do believe. We'll double check that. Jim Gallagher, our statistician extraordinaire over here. A lot of good teaching and learning going on here with Pete Conrad's kids. Oh, another great move by Porta.
He showed the ball and got Dillon up in the air.
Like Dorta's head and shoulders fake every time. Here he is again. He wants badly to take Painter on, you can tell. 7 of 8 for Palmyra tonight from the free throw line. 2 of 3 for Hershey. Long 3.
Offensive rebound by the freshman, Isaac.
Isaac Platt, and then the long 3 by Yetter from downtown. Austin Yetter with a tray.
He definitely was going to be a guy that we're going to talk about in the future. You can see that he's a go-to guy when you need it.
Got 11 points in the game, and Painter strikes again.
Speaking of a go-to guy, there's another one right there who's also a sophomore.
What a great name, though, Painter, because he lives in the paint all the time.
Well, it's the future of the rivalry here down here. Painter and Yetter.
Yeah, I think this rivalry is going to heat up over the next couple of years. A lot of good young players on the floor. Here's Wicks Roush with the ball. 15 seconds ago, we're going to see they're going to take a last shot. Where do you go here?
I think, well, you like to go at 11 or 8.
I like to go to 11 all the time. Gives you a chance at a shot and then a possible offensive rebound.
They're pretty patient. I don't know if they're going to get a good shot.
Not going to get a good shot. Maybe you will. And it does not go at the end of the quarter as Wicks Roush gets a look. 65-38. We're getting ready to go to the 4th here on ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and National Showcase. Introducing this year, Team Pennsylvania, powered by Under Armour.
To get your spot, go to advancedhoops.com.
Borman & Babb Certified Public Accountants is a full-service accounting, tax, and consulting firm with over 17 years' experience serving the central Pennsylvania region. From taxes to payroll, from corporate accounting to business consulting, let Borman & Babb help you achieve your financial success.
Well, welcome back. I'm here with Sam Sutton and Charlie Fortney, Director of Advanced Hoops. And right now, guys, first of all, let's talk a little bit about the excitement between the AAU, the Team PA team that's been really generating a lot of hype around here. And if you don't really know what AAU is, it's really this new, well, not so much a new thing, but it's something that's been on the map for Advanced Hoops for a long time. But talk a little bit about the direction that you guys are going with this new Team PA.
Well, it's just to broaden the reach and to be able to attract players from a larger region so that you can have more players that can play at the highest level. And when you have more players that can play at the highest level on one team, it creates a synergy with college recruiting. And I'm real excited about the partnership with Sam Sutton because I know his work ethic, his background, played at the highest level, and with his work he's done in York, that partnership, it gives me confidence to help take it to another level.
Well, Sam, this team really had some success last year, and one of the things that they did very well was finish second in an Adidas tournament and came away with really, a lot of people said that going back again, you probably can win it. What does that direction look like this year? Can they win one of those bigger tournaments?
I truly believe that will happen. Like I said, it's an exciting time for Central Pennsylvania. Joe Proctor, who will be one of the coaches, be the coach of the 17 teams, had a great team last year. And I think with, as Charlie says, the synergy of us all coming together, we'll create a larger market, a bigger group of kids that should be able to go a lot further, and hopefully ending up in college with full scholarships.
Well, there's a lot going on in the AAU circuit. Charlie Fortney, Advanced Hoops Director, Sam Sutton, and really stay tuned to hear more about this throughout the year. Look and check Advanced Hoops anytime you get an opportunity to see how this Team PA team sizes up and does in the capital area. Gary?
We'll start the fourth quarter with Taylor Pritchett and Eric Lynn exchanging buckets here for both teams. So 67-40 with 7:15 to go in the fourth. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you. Todd McCall on the baseline. I'll tell you what, that quarter, Palmyra shot 4 out of 8 from the two-point line, 1 of 6 from the three-point line. They shot 50% from the two. You think that's pretty good? How about Hershey? 10 of 12 from the field for 83%.
They're getting really good shots.
Yeah, point-blank range. 26 points in the game for Chase Watkins, 17 for Dylan Painter.
They're both out of the game right now. Dylan was just substituted for.
Pritchett going to the basket hard. Rebounded by Wicks Rouch. Drew Lloyd into the game now. Number 32 is his number. Wicks Rouch with a good look just off the offense. Great job by Wicks Rouch, nailing it.
And they changed the nature of their offense, and they popped from the outside.
Went small, got it off the motion themselves. Long three from the corner, not going to go. Off the hands of Isaac Blatt, the freshman. Here goes Wicks Rouch again. Now Wicks Rouch pulls it out. Drew Lloyd says, hey, I got that three. I've been sitting over the bench holding it there, coach. Put me in.
Watch me, watch me. He towed the line and put it right in, didn't he?
Drew Lloyd into the game. Al McGuire used to have a rule. He said, you got to be sweating before you shoot that shot. Drew Lloyd says, hey, I've been waiting over there all night long for that.
That might have been his first touch and went right in.
And apparently the Palmyra fans are here know Drew Lloyd because we want another one, Drew Lloyd.
Drew Lloyd, 7-person foul team third.
Of course, you got to remember, the Hershey and the Palmyra kids probably know each other pretty well. They're separated by, what, 2 miles?
Yeah, it's a rivalry game.
All kinds of wholesale changes into the game. Getter again. Getter showing you an awful lot here tonight. As hits yet another deuce, 13 points.
Nice touch. He hit that front rim and it went right in the basket.
Almost goes up and kind of fades a little bit, but he really makes positive motion on the first move, and then he kind of gets back where you really can't block the shot too well.
Yeah, he's got good form.
Good defense there, too. Denying the cut. And thrown away.
They couldn't quite get their puppies organized on that break.
That is the one thing about Hershey that's really impressed me of the 2 games that we've seen them against Susquehanna Township here again tonight is the organization on the fast break. They really are organized well going down the floor.
Here, they're like piranha striking, the way they organize and get through those lanes filled.
They all seem to be able to run the floor well and find the open man, which is so important. We used to have a drill in our practice every day, and our team that won the state championship. There's Wicks Rouch with a shot. Look at Wicks Rouch, just great move. But we used to run the floor every day, and you had to turn and look at the other basket to control the floor with your eyes, and you had to make passes down there. And our coaches were getting different lanes to screw them up each day. Well, you know, as you went down the floor, you had to make 5 straight trips, make a layup, and if you missed one layup, you had to go 5 more times again running the floor. It was our conditioning drill. It started every day, and what was great, the end of our state championship game with Windber back in '87, Our players ran that drill at the end of the game, and I turned to one of my coaches. I said, there's why you run those every day, so that you're organized against the press. And it would 3 passes and a layup. So it's, you can see that Hershey does this every single day.
Yeah, it's sweet when it works.
Oh, there's Wicks Rouch again. Look at that great pass, give and go. Simplest play in basketball, and Wicks Rouch now has 8 points in the game.
And to piggyback on your idea, Luke Harnaseka used to run that 3-man weave for a good half hour every day in practice.
You want to promote everybody having to handle the basketball. Look at that great fake again. Boy, I love the way this kid plays. Bobby Dorda, 6 points here in the second half, 8 in the game.
He gives you a pump fake and then goes around you.
He holds his feet well, too. He gives a good head and shoulders fake, gets you up in the air, and then takes you. A lot of good positive things to see here in this basketball game tonight for both teams. Forget the score.
Coach Blackburn's going to his bench, and Connor Donahue and Matt Miller is in the ball game now, and checking in also for him, Drew Lloyd, the junior.
Connor had a real nice crossover there going to the basket.
Just deepen that bench a little bit, hoping to get that playoff opportunity, playoff run, and you never know down the stretch when you need some of these guys.
Pete Conrad calls timeout. We'll take one as well. 75-44 with 3:33 to go in the game, and you're watching it on ABC 27.
Crown Trophy, Central PA's leading choice for awards, engraved gifts, and promotional items. Visit us at crowntrophy.com.
Welcome back to Palmyra High School, 75-44, Hershey winning. And Todd McCall is hanging around over there in that student section a little bit again. Todd, they've calmed down a bit over there.
They really have. I'm taking a look at them. They really did bring a lot of pride, these Palmyra Cougars. But, I think tonight it's really tough, when you got a young team to stay behind them. But I give the Cougar pride down here in Lebanon County. I give them a thumbs up in the Giant Food section. I think they brought a lot of people tonight. But
Hershey High School over here to our right, big fans of Drew Lloyd in this game. And
considering the visiting student section not being very long, you can see it, the depth of it right now. They brought a lot of pride, the Trojans, so I give them a lot of pride tonight as well. There's a lot of pride in that Trojan section. But really, it's been one of those things all year long. The last 3 years, I've really loved the opportunities to get in this Giant Food section and get with these kids and stir it up, and it makes me feel 23. Again, or 18 or something like that.
I just got a tweet in here tonight. We've been watching the West York Red Lion girls game. Red Lion losing to West York tonight. West York won their second straight YAIAA Division I title. So congratulations to the West York Bulldogs tonight for taking that one home. They're getting ready for the playoffs now. Keeping an eye on everything tonight. Mid-Penn, York County. The steal by Patrick Iafrida. Great block on the other end. Was that Dorda again?
He got back and stopped that transition basket.
There was a Jack Gunkel lookalike with a drive by Thomas Krug, who's a junior. Dorda makes the move, gets fouled in the play. Take a look at it. There you go. Nice drive. Good block down there by Dorda, as you saw. Patrick Iafrida going to the basket. Another strong drive. Good finish. Ian Fraser with the drive. His first deuce of the night. That was a strong finish there, Jeff.
Yeah, he's not a big scorer, but he looked good on that one.
Tell you what, the uniform numbers might change, but the system's the same.
That's coaching there. And we're deep into both benches right now.
It is both teams just passing the ball well. Cuddy, another strong move to the basket. Not going to go for Frank Gentile. Keith Robinson into the game for the first time tonight, number 2. Also in there is Austin Campfield. He has not played yet this evening. He's a senior.
I'd like to check in on player of the game, if I might.
Well, I think it's about time we start talking about the Hoffman Ford player of the game and the Pack Financial play of the game. As how about that? You get into the book, Matthew Miller, a deuce.
And I'd like to just say that I think it was really difficult for Palmyra to chase Watkins tonight.
Well, and Watkins, 26 points. I mean, you could put a lot of guys in there, but Watkins really was the difference in the early going and really vaulted them out to that lead.
How about that backdoor?
Robinson says, I want an assist on that.
They tried to open the back door, but it was shut.
Wake Forest beating Duke 7-4 in the early going, by the way. Just got that score in. TCU beating Texas 15-59 to go in that game. Florida and Missouri early going 8-8. Kansas, Baylor. Kansas beat Baylor easily, 69-52. That's a final. And Ohio State over Iowa, 76-69. That also a final. Did you watch that Duke-Syracuse game the other night? That might be the best game I've ever seen. Maybe the only other game I saw was better was Kentucky and Duke when Leitner hit the shot. There you go again. You see the drive coming here by Robinson. Robinson going hard to the basket, challenging. Good job. Swatted out of there.
But he smelled 2 free throws.
Yeah. Frank Gentile with the block, but the foul also. Here's Robinson for him. How about that? Up and through.
He can talk about that tomorrow at school.
There you go. First points off the bench tonight.
This is the final game of the season for Pete Conrad's team.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, he's got a lot to look forward to next year. There's Robinson, 2 for 2 from the line. 79-48, Hershey leads. On 3, no good. I'll sit down to the play is Noah Reel in there for the Panthers. For the Cougars, rather, excuse me. I knew it was a cat.
It's fun to watch these guys run the offense too, Gary. I agree with you.
Young Robinson here trying to make the drive.
A little sloppier, but they're trying to do it.
Hershey has one concern tonight, 1 out of 13 from the three-point line. Might be some extra shooting practice tomorrow.
And I'd like to get stats on how many of those 1 out of 13 misses were offensive rebound putbacks.
Austin Campfield with the miss there for Palmyra. Turnaround shot by Hershey, no good.
Looked like a whirling dervish on that shot.
Hey, the little Robinson guy's got hands everywhere. He's a quick little guy. Keith Robinson in there right now for Palmyra. This team young, lots of promise. Could be doing this game next year with a lot more on the line. Talk about offensive rebounds. How about Hershey with 18 of them this evening?
Swat by Palmyra and a great pass.
Nice look by Robinson and the finish.
Puts Palmyra in the 50s too. That's always big.
And that is it, 79-50. Hershey walks out of here with the win tonight. They go to 14-8. And on the other side, the Cougars here of Palmyra go to 5-17. We're going to be back to talk about it more in our Advanced Hoops postgame show. And we'll give you the player of the game, the Hoffman Ford player of the game, as well as the Pack Financial player of the game here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.
Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan. The Brenner family of dealerships is proud to support High School Sports Live. We've been serving Central PA for over 92 years and have everything that you're looking for when purchasing a vehicle. Great customer service, great pricing and selection, an excellent service department for the life of your vehicle. All at the Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg and 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 92 years.
You already know your Giant bonus card is a great way to bag real savings on groceries. But it does so much more, like helping you pump up your fuel discount with Gas Extra Rewards. Just by using your Giant bonus card, you'll save 10 cents per gallon for every $100 you spend. So the more you buy, the more you save. Gas Extra Rewards, fueled by Giant.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Welcome back to our Advanced Hoops post-game show here on ABC 27, and it was a fun night here, but especially fun for our Hoffman Ford player of the game, and with him on the baseline is Todd McCall. Todd?
Thank you, Gary. I'm here with the Hoffman Ford player of the game, Chase Watkins, and also head coach Blackburn. First of all, Chase, 26 points. You didn't play in the fourth quarter. You guys built a great lead, but tonight it was just soft baby hooks in the middle. You really just established yourself as a post presence and really helped your team prevail.
Yeah, we just got it inside early and created points and led to a big win.
Chase, right now you guys are 12th in District 4A, and you got a game tomorrow night, I think it is, with Milton Hershey. You got to take care of business there, but what does the future for your team hold right now? You guys have been really hot lately.
We're just going to try to stay hot, and whoever we play in the districts, we feel like we can win. We feel like the Quad A is open, and it's going to be a good run.
This is the second time you've been Hoffman Ford player of the game, and how's that feel?
It's pretty rewarding, but ultimately our team got the win, so.
Oh, yeah, that's great to say, and I know your team's razzing you tonight. Do you have anything to say to them? They're really trying to distract you, but you're doing a really good job here, Chase Watt.
Yeah.
He's distracted. Let's go to Coach Black. Coach, your team came away with the victory. It's a rival game, regardless, throw out records, but very soundly. You had a game plan to go inside tonight, and you guys utilized that just to perfection.
We have good post players between Chase and Dylan and Tim Edwards, who comes off the bench for us. We've got good size, and we have to take advantage of that when we can. I think at times the guys are so unselfish. Like Chase, I have to continually remind him when we throw you the ball and you're one-on-one, go ahead and score. It's okay. You don't have to score a bucket and then share with your teammates. Like, they're all very good friends, very good teammates, and I have to tell them to be selfish and take advantage of what's given, because there's going to be a night where they take away our post game, and our perimeter guys are going to have to take advantage of it and step up.
I know you don't like looking too far ahead, but talk a little bit about how the Keystones prepared you in your team for things maybe after this division is over. I mean, you guys seem playoff and battled ready right now.
I think the Keystone division is very competitive, just like the Commonwealth, despite the fact that we have AA and AAA teams in our division, which is rare for us to have to play. It hurts us with PowerPoints. But I think that every team, every night, I know that we beat Redland pretty soundly the first time. Second time we had a dogfight. It was their ball with we were up 4 with a couple minutes left. Every night, Pete's a great coach. Last year they had a terrific run. They've got some young kids coming through, and their day's going to come as well. So it's each and every night, even the teams that have struggled maybe to get victories, you've really got to compete every night in this division.
All right, that's well said by Coach Paul Blackburn, and our Hoffman Ford player of the game was Chase Watkins. And that really is all that I have down here on this end. Back to you, Gary.
Well, up here on this end, we've got the Pack Financial play of the game, and we're going to take a look at that right now. And it comes off the hands of Taylor Pritchett here. And watch the move by Pritchett. You talk about strong on the glass. Little, and I think you said it before there, Jeff, Dr. J, right?
I think that was a Dr. J move. And I worked with Taylor a little bit this last spring and kept telling him to go inside, and that was beautiful.
There it was. You don't see that too often, but Dr. J used to make that move famous. And we're back here with our Advanced Hoops postgame show. I want to wrap it up here. A couple numbers for you. 18 offensive rebounds tonight for Hershey. And when you talk about rebounds, 37-13 in the game. They were just huge.
Wow.
And too much size on the inside for Palmyra to deal with tonight. Hershey shot 48% from the field. Only 1 for 13, though, from the three-point line. And what was really interesting in the game tonight, I thought, Both teams very efficient. Hershey had only 3 turnovers the whole game. Only 9 for Palmyra. So a well-played game. 79-50 doesn't talk about what this game was really all about, Jeff.
It was a very clean game. I just like to say this. I think that Coach Conrad and his staff and his players have to take a big breath and then get to work this summer. And I think that Pete's done this before, and the Hershey coach, Paul Blackburn, was very gracious, saying, you know, they've got a future. And I think we saw that tonight in spots.
5-17. They're going to end the season here tonight. But still, you've got a lot to build on. Man, you watch it this evening. Great coaching, outstanding play from their kids. I mean, they've got good outside shooters. They've got an inside player, too, a little more weight. They're going to be finishers in their next year. On the other side, if you're Hershey, you're moving on ahead now, 14-8. I'll tell you what.
The future is now for Hershey.
I would not want to have to play this team in the playoffs. They are tough, and they're firing on all cylinders. They get you in the half-court game with the 2 towers. In the full court, they seem comfortable at running every single time.
Oh, they did. Their fast break was awesome at times. And I think you're right. If they can hit their outside shot, wow, they're going to be a force.
Very versatile basketball team. Our next broadcast coming up on February 6th, Cedar Cliff at Lower Dauphin. Girls and boys basketball. It's going to tip off at 6:30, and we're looking forward to bringing you all of that action again here on ABC 27. Thanks to Chad Edwards and all the great guys here at Invicta tonight for bringing you all the pictures, the sights, the sounds here. It's been a wonderful evening. Thank you to Charlie Fortney. Thank you to Jim Gallagher tonight for doing a great stat job. And also to Todd McCall and my good friend here, Jeff Thompson. I don't get to do enough games with you. It was a lot of fun there tonight, Coach. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, I enjoyed it immensely.
And thank you to all of you out there. Really enjoyed having you with us this evening. Again, for the boys tonight, 79-50 the final score for Hershey. And the girls did the same thing, beating Palmyra tonight 54-43 to solidify a potential District 3 bid. We thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a great evening. Remember, you're watching this all on High School Sports Live TV, and it's only here on ABC 27. Good night, everyone.